So I don't know how this works. Fair warning. I'm trying to see, like, I'm on my phone, so I'm not gonna be able to really see the comments. But I was like, oh, I'll pull it up on my TV. But the comments scroll, so I don't even know if I'll be able to see them. I don't even know if like Rob isn't busy. Let's see. All right, I guess this is good enough. What do I do if he is? Oh, so wait, who's here? Let's see. I don't know how any of this works. I don't know how nothing works. I don't know why I was selected to beta test this feature or whatever. Hey, Holly, how you doing? Where's Robert? I don't even. Let's see. Now this is. Oh, that's why. Duh, I forgot the most important part. 1 second. Uno momento. 1 second. There we go. Gosh, I can kind of see. It's a great sunny day. Sunny day there. Glad to hear it. It's cold here, and my body is trying to get used to the. That's decent, right? Maybe I'll go for the 4. How far behind is this? Is this caught up to the live? 6, 7. Come on! Darn it! It's snowing there too. Dude, this like 10 seconds behind. Officially done? No. Am I done for today? Yes. I'm trying to see how far behind this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like 12 seconds behind. I feel like I should do something. You know what I mean? Since I'm here. Robert! Where are you? I could have like actually sent him a message first. I didn't, but I should have. I don't even think this is still connected. I think it's connected. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I should have planned this before I just did. What do you mean make sure my computer has an active internet connection? Of course I have an active internet connection. Excuse me. Let's grab a deck and just pull cards. Why is this? Why are you not working? I sent the. Wait, I can probably. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. This is so interesting. Why is this? Why is happening? I don't want to log out. I just wanted to log in. I guess I don't need it anymore. Well, this is gonna be. I'm probably like gonna delete this because Rob is busy and Reem and Russ aren't here. Or Eve. I'm always scared of these fortune telling cards. So yesterday, excuse me, last night I was making those community posts. Well, I was making the one community post because I had to go back and look at my face when I mentioned the rage timer. And that's when I noticed the go live together. But it looks like it's only on like YouTube mobile. And like when I signed into my computer, I don't see it. I was like, okay. And so right now I have it queued up. So on my screen, it's like split, but it's not on here. I was like, it was pretty funny. The three of clubs, the tree, good health, near flowers, fulfillment of highest hopes. I can't even like if I hold up a card, I can't even see it. I gotta wait 12 seconds to see what this looks like. So wait. How does this work? Well, I guess like it would be fine. Yeah, that did not like focus at all. Uh, wow, this is what I get for trying to be impromptu. So I was at work today for the little bit that I was at work today. Um, and I was thinking about the end of the video yesterday and all of that. Like, we have compassion and grace for ourselves, and then we extend that same compassion and grace. It's the YouTube mobile app. We extend that same compassion and grace to others. And then today I realized or noticed a nine. We got a 3 and a 9. Today I noticed that um, the stork at the bottom of the deck. I remember that Two of Swords card in the Tarot of the Abyss and how it was like there's the third eye throat energy. And in the the chakra system, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, what unblocks or opens up the throat chakra is having that grace and compassion for self. And what unblocks and opens the third eye is extending that same grace and compassion to others. And so today I was like, oh wow, like I didn't even notice that like that's how that ended up working out. So but it did. Extra joker at the bottom. Oh, it's a rose. I didn't even look. The Nine of Swords is the rose. Rose indicates beauty and rugged health. What does rugged health mean? But the rose is a flower, right? When the tree is near flowers, it's the fulfillment of highest hopes. And then there's this extra joker at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Swords, those rapiers behind it. I don't know what's going on, Sandra. I was just hoping that Rob would be free. I just randomly sent him a link on WhatsApp and then I hit go live. I could have waited, but I don't know. This is the energy I wanted to see yesterday. Fulfillment of highest hopes. Three of clubs, nine of spades. The ace of spades behind the extra joker would make that a 10 of swords, 10 of spades energy. But then the four of clubs, the key is behind that, and the 10 of diamonds is behind that. The key nearby is a certain augury of success, but if surrounded by unlucky cards, the prognostication is illness. These aren't unlucky cards. Well, the Rapier might be. So what else am I gonna do? I mean, I'm already here. I feel like I gotta do something. Do y'all have any ideas? I actually wanted to. So I had an idea for this, but I didn't know how. Also, I was like a little scared of Rob, honestly, because in the thing, they're like the person who's hosting it is responsible for anything, and I'm like, Rob, don't get me demonetized, even though I'm not even monetized, and they might. Let's see. For anyone who is feeling brave, I think I still have it. How do I chat? Do I just like tap the screen until something happens? Oh, how do I talk? I want to talk. Darn it. Let's see. I'm going to open this up on my laptop and see if it'll let me do stuff. Hold up. Is that like more real time? Is my TV just behind? I'm so confused. Okay. No. Darn it. Um. mhm, 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 mhm. I'm trying to see. One second. Oh, wait, what? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, that's because I clicked the wrong button. LOL, LOL. I could do it. Difficult. Okay. Today, spontaneity does not help. I'm finding a workaround. So, one second. Excuse me. A personal trainer? Oh, duh. I couldn't remember her name. No, I clicked the wrong thing again. Oh, my TV is muted. I'm like, I'm not hearing anything from the TV. That's because I muted it. Hey, David, how you doing today? Um, All right, I'm back. Physical therapist. Okay. I was like, that's either a personal trainer or not. This. Oh. I'm playing with myself today. Let's see. Um, if this is like havoc on anyone's ears, I apologize. It is interesting too that what fulfillment of highest hopes is coming out. I don't know. The energy, life just seems different. Ever since like the 12th, it's felt different. I mean, it kind of felt different before the 12th, around the 11th, 12th. Can I? Okay, I have to do this. I have prepared myself for this very. I'm gonna have to sign in. I don't remember it. Um, Yay! It worked. See? Ooh! Oh, snap! Ah! Yeah. Okay. This is kind of weird. This is a weird angle too. Oh, I can't turn it down. There we go. All right. So yeah, it only works on mobile. I tried to open up the link on my computer, and when I opened up the link on my computer, it went directly to a troubleshooting page. And so I had to go to my iPad, and it worked on my iPad. So it's like mobile to mobile, which is less. I mean, I feel like it's like better for like talking or whatever. Reading, maybe not necessarily as much, but I don't know. Yeah, who knows? That was fine. That was basically it. That's all I wanted to do. Excuse me. But the fulfillment, you know what? I'll use the Wild Unknown Alchemy because I love this deck and I haven't used it in a hot second. I have so many decks that I love that I haven't like. You wholly expect me to post a how-to video? Wow. We might have to wait until they expand the feature and someone else does it because And I don't know, like, how many people have. Well, like, y'all watch on y'all phones, right? Well, my mom, like, she watches on her phone on the internet instead of like on the app. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Excuse me. I'll probably have to like coordinate beforehand, rather than just like hope that Rob isn't busy and just randomly send a link in the middle of the day. I mean, I guess fulfillment of highest hopes, it's like whatever, like we know what we hope for, you know what I mean? So I don't really need to pool. What are we collectively hoping for? Is that the thing? I don't know. I just want to get one of these cards. And also look forward to Friday. Or don't. Like, I need to probably, nah, I'll just go for it. So, my original idea, I briefly thought about, uh, I think it's the seed spread. Oh, yeah, I forgot he said he was going back to work. I think he dropped a heart on a video, but I feel like I haven't been in a live or live in a minute besides yesterday. Um, yeah, you're so what's the opposite of forgetful? Inconsiderate. You're so not forgetful and considerate. I was like, what's the opposite? I can't think of the words. I know my memory is like going. Okay. We're gonna do two more. But yeah, so anyway, with this feature, like I wanted to use I think it's the seed spread. I don't know. The one with all the elements on it. Like I said, like I haven't like there have been a few things on my mind to do. And usually it's like I'll be at work and then I'll come home and I'll remember. There are like spreads that I wanna go back and finish building out the next at least few spreads. Um and like and as I talk about it, I'm like, I don't feel like it. It's like there are some things that are like on my mind to do, but I'm just like, I don't know. I don't have enough brain to like flesh it out. Chiron. Well, I didn't expect this. Number 11. It is the 11th month. The 11th day of the 11th month was 5 days ago. Is this why everything feels different? Now I gotta wait 12 seconds for the card to show up on my computer. Or I mean on my TV. There you go. Chiron, Chiron. There's gold in its circle. Who's at the bottom of the deck? The Great Serpent. Number 45, which we've seen before. I just had the book. I'll put it back in the box. That was fun though. I don't know why. That really tickled me. Number 11. Charon or Chiron? Oh, snap. Hold up. Hold it. Can I do? All right, I'm back. There we go. So, Chiron, wounds, teaching, and paradoxes. Chiron is a cosmic enigma. In Greek mythology, he is said to be the rejected son of Saturn, who, through the pain of abandonment, becomes a great teacher and healer. I had never heard that one personally. Oh, so every time it freezes, it's because I left the app on my phone. So that's why. Sorry. And I give no warning either, so that probably also doesn't help. Um, well, I knew his like one of his parents was a Titan, but I didn't know he was like the rejected son. Such is the paradoxical nature of this minor planet. It demonstrates that our pain is a great resource. It will guide us to our deepest purpose if we are able to observe it slowly, gently, and with support, which is interesting because I watched like 7 to 10 minutes of Reem Scorpio video, and she talked about how Scorpio is sniffing out pain. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Um, Chiron. When the Chiron card appears, know that you are being called to deepen the work, to delve into tender parts of yourself that require patience and forgiveness. So I feel like this is going back to that like compassion and grace for the self again. Um, Also, I think Rob in his Taurus video, he mentioned something along a similar vein with like pain. Victim mentality will get you nowhere. You're past blaming. It's time to let your painful experiences serve as a beacon of light to others. Chiron reminds us of where we've been and where that allows us to go. Interesting. And then, like, the Great Serpent, the Ouroboros, is at the bottom of the deck, which is all about that. Like, this is the transmutation of that pain into something else as it like exits the snake. So yes. All right, 1 second. I am giving you a heads up right now. All right, there we go. Actions. Oh. It's magic. Maybe I'll like shut this down and I'll probably not. I was gonna say maybe I'll shut this down and then like go live proper. So this will have to be something that like who uses maybe I'll ask. I'll put it in the like title or something like who actually uses the YouTube app on a mobile device because that's the only way. this works. So, am I done with you? No, not yet. I think I was thinking about the fish and the worm earlier too, and that groundwater energy. Results are inconclusive. I wanted to use like there are so many things I want to do. I want to pull out the Archeo again. I still want to do the Runic Tarot and Crow Tarot. Like I need to just do it. Maybe I will. What's what mean? Oh, the app. So like if you have the YouTube app on like your phone or something or a tablet, um, then that's like they're like the latest version of the app can use the go live together feature. So more people might have it if they get on the app too. Because like I said, when I go live on my computer, it doesn't pop up. And when I tried to open the link on my computer, it sent me to an error page. But when I opened the link on my iPad, it opened it up in the YouTube app. And then that's how you saw me twice. So, given angles. Hmm. I wonder if Max would go live with me. I haven't even told Max that I have a channel. So Max is the guy, one of the guys that runs the store. And I went in for a tarot deck, and he never asked me if I've ever read before. I feel like it was just kind of assumed that I didn't. And I was never like, yeah, yep, Mike. Oh, that's why. Okay. I forgot that that's also why I did this. So I can do this. So if you want to just like click it and check it out, here is the link. It only lets like one person in at a time though. Girl, that is not what I didn't want it to post the whole Discord link. That is not the right link. One second. Can I just like get the link? Hello? Copy link. Why is it preceded by Discord? Paste. There we go. Here's the link. I don't know what that was. See, because when I click it on my computer, it's like troubleshoot an invite. But if you open it up on something like that has the app, it'll open up the app and it'll be like, do you want to join? And then it'll pop up and let me know that you want to be in here. And so, yeah, I mean, like I said, they're still testing it. So maybe they'll expand it to the web platform at some point. Again, like, I don't know how, especially this channel, because this is a legacy channel. I got this before Google acquired YouTube. Um, I got this before Google acquired YouTube, so like there were some features that it took a long time to pop up on this channel. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I'm just like I know I'm bad. It's fine. So this is interesting though, because I remember asking recently the question, what is a healed Chiron in the birth chart? Like, what astrological properties does a healed Chiron take on? And it was when Russ did his Pisces. It was the Pisces part of something, of a video that Russ posted recently. It had to be his most recent live. And Eve said that her tea said it's like something about to get the rose, you have to love the thorns. Because like that's what like the rose came out. And if the tree is near a flower, it is the fulfillment of one's highest hopes. But to have one's highest hopes fulfilled, the thorns must also be welcomed. And it feels like again it's playing into this like what is a healed Chiron? Because Chiron is interesting to come out for like the fulfillment of one's highest hopes. It's like Chiron, right? I have Mercury in Pisces too. Oh, you speak Mercury in Pisces. Okay, never mind. My Mercury is in Pisces in my 12th house, natally retrograde. So, yeah, it's fine. Can I? Well, I don't even know. I have an astrology deck, but it's buried. I mean, I guess I have the Wild Unknown Alchemy right here. Can you tell me what is a healed Chiron? Is it a sun? Because the article mentioned, like, let it be a beacon to others. But it seems more like a rising than a sun. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's another moon because the sun is a beacon, or the moon is a beacon in the dark when it's full. Or maybe it does something to the moon where the moon stays full longer, where it never goes dark in the night. Maybe it's like a just another star. I don't know. We'll ask the card. What is a healed Chiron? For some reason, it makes me. It's pulling. My brain is like going to the capital I versus EYE video a minute ago. I actually thought of that video recently because of the Eight of Cups and how in that deck the Eight of Cups were like going up, but the person was like on the second cup and had stopped or whatever. Like during a Mercury retrograde, I could see that because Mercury is always natally retrograde. So when Mercury is retrograde, I feel like I can like talk to other people and they understand me. Hey J Star, how you doing? What is a healed Chiron? Because I know, like, even when Chiron is wounded, he teaches and he heals others. It's like that's how Chiron got so good at healing. It's because, so the way I've typically come across the story of Chiron is that he was poisoned. Hercules had like arrows tipped in Hydra poison. And Hercules went to go drink with Pholus, one of the centaurs, and Hercules was like, I want something to drink. And Pholus was like, well, all I got is this wine from Dionysus. And Hercules was like, give it here. And then as soon as he uncapped it, it's from Dionysus. And so, like, the vapors from it sent all of the centaurs in some intoxicated rage. And Hercules is like, oh, now I gotta kill him. So he started killing him. And Phallus was like, centaurs are like hardy, like rugged health. Centaurs are like built Ford strong or whatever. How can this arrow like just kill him? And he dropped the arrow. It impaled his foot and he instantly died. And I feel like that's maybe it was just something else, but I feel like that Hydra poison, it didn't kill Chiron because Chiron's an immortal, but it wounded him. And in trying to heal his wound, he got really good at healing because it's like everything treated everything else, but nothing helped Chiron get better. So it's because of his wound. And the entry for that, like it did say that how the rejection by Saturn was the impetus for Chiron to, what did it say? In Greek mythology, he is said to be the rejected son of Saturn, who through the pain of abandonment becomes a great teacher and healer. It's through pain that he becomes a healer, but after he is healed, then it makes me think, and I thought of that yesterday, of the Apollo and Baldur reading that I did, because Apollo is associated with healing and prophecy, but Apollo didn't have to get wounded to be a healer. Apollo didn't have to get sick to learn how to cure. He didn't have to suffer to learn how to salve. He just had the gift. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Are you gonna give me anything? A property of a healed Chiron? Maybe that's something that the new setup is gearing up towards ooh, teaching us or showing us the way that everything is in flux and transit and movement now that chirons are being healed and generational ancestral wounds and gaps are being closed, and now that a certain level of work is being done that brings a closure rather than persistent wounding that we just sort of move around and continue to carry with us. We'll find out. Summer. Astis. This makes me think of Estivus, who I think is the angel of divination, if I'm not wrong. I thought about these cards too. I mean, I think I talked about them yesterday. There's so many cards I want to use. Well, now that I have a little bit more free time on my hands, I'll be able to use them. Um, and I'll read Summer too. Oh, maybe we'll find out in the summer. Maybe since the summer, we've been in a space of finding out because they're not the same necessarily. But these two things, they're making me think of like very similar. All of this red, that's root chakra energy, but the root is up here rather than down here on the tree. The root is inside the heart. Well, the root is in between the solar plexus and the heart, kind of. And the heart, so going off of memory from my meditation classes, the heart, so the kundalini like lives and rests in the sacral. At the heart chakra, we start to get an understanding that we are part and piece, part and parcel of the universal witness, the one source. If we're talking about universal witness, capital I versus EYE, it's very in line with that. The heart is where we like open up to it. And then at the throat, it's like, so the heart is where we open up to the capital I. It's the self. We are not our actions. We are not our past. We are something that exists before any of that. And so when we get to the throat, it's like that compassion that we have for ourselves. That's because we realize, like, I'm not my pain. I'm not my trauma. I'm not past achievements. I am something more than that before that. And so anything that I do or anything that I've done outside of that, I forgive myself for and I release myself of the burden of. And then at the third eye, we recognize that the same is true for other people. Other people are not their pain, their hurt, how they treat us, their actions. And so we extend that same grace to them. And then when you get to the crown chakra, it's like, now give me or allow me to be open to a greater understanding of the self. Allow for the body to embody more of the self and less of all of those different layers. And so for the root to be in between the solar plexus and the heart, it feels like it's playing on that capital S self energy. Hey Kathy, how you doing? Does anyone have the YouTube mobile app? That's what it feels like. Oh my gosh. So now I feel like I gotta pull the archetypes because there's what the one and then the all. I don't think, is there a self archetype? I mean, I have the archeo. You do? Oh snap. Well, Kathy, cough, cough, cough. If you want to join me, you can. Boom. I don't know what we're gonna do, but if you want to join me, I don't even know if my volume is up. Yeah, it is. Yes, on your iPhone, because the link only works on like Lelio, Angel of the Night. I was looking for Estivus though. I think Estivus is also in the Oracle of Emanations. Now that I think about it, I don't know if Estivus is in the year 2. I got the wrong angel deck. And I don't feel like grabbing the other one, so it's fine. I think we got there. Yeah, it's in the other one. Oh snap! Oh snap! Why did I just get nervous? I'm so nervous. Hey!
I'm not in my Sunday best, everybody. I'm in my grubbies. It's working.
Oh, this is crazy. Oh,
Can you
you just
see
caught this
me?
on my TV. Yeah.
Can you? Oh, Patrick, this is so fun. Let's do this all the time.
Yeah.
Look at. Oh, let's see. Can I flip it around even? Oh, there's all my pugs.
Which one is the Randy one?
Oh, that's Randy Rolo. That's that's little Riffy.
Uh-huh.
And this is OG Rolo, OG Rocco here. He's sound asleep.
They're all
Yeah.
asleep. That's what I need to be doing. Those are
And
the
there's my
vibes.
tennis shoes. I gotta be careful. I'm blowing my cover. Hi everybody. I'm sorry, I'm not even paying attention to what you're doing here.
In the chat, do you see the chat?
I don't. Oh wait, maybe I can hit that. Oh, top chat, live chat. Here we go. Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Holly.
Okay. There's like a 12-second delay, by the way. I found that out.
Of me or
like between us and like when it pops up on
Oh, okay, because I
the
can hear you pretty good, Patrick.
yeah.
So can I just blab for a minute?
Yeah.
Did Eve and I saw each other, right? I don't know if anybody else
Yeah.
did. Uh-oh.
Uh, they were
Wait, let me go outside. One second. My doggies are so noisy. One
they
second.
got so quiet a second ago. Everyone was asleep.
Yeah, they were until my daughter walked out the door.
Oh.
One second. Okay, I'm coming outside. This is where I usually. Oh gosh, maybe you'll hear my chimes, Holly. um. So yeah, so Eve and I got together, Patrick,
Yeah, because she
and
told me, I remember she mentioned that in November she would be down there. And then
yeah.
she sent me pictures of you two, and I was like, "Oh, it's already November." Like,
Well, I was ready to because I've got a lot of air in me, and I'm a show off. So I wanted to, or I like to be on stage. I've got that North Node in Leo. So, but she does not. Anyway, she doesn't like to be on camera. I wanted to do something like you and Kirsty did, Pat,
yeah,
but we
I
did
was
it.
like, oh,
Huh?
I mean, it's fine, I guess.
But isn't it
I was
cool?
really hoping, like, I don't know, to see you two, but I guess Eve hasn't. She hasn't revealed herself yet
Well, you
on
saw a
her
couple
camera.
pictures. Eve is gorgeous.
Right, that's what I said.
She has no reason not to. I mean, I'm like, Eve, come on, let me show you my passport picture I just took. They made me put my hair behind my ears. I couldn't have looked worse. And she's just like, oh, I don't know, I just don't want to. But that's fine. So, but I did get a couple of snapshots out of her,
Yeah,
and
maybe one day you'll have to do it again,
yeah, yeah.
and
No, she
then
comes every year, I think, and so now I think she and I are going to go in cahoots and head up your way, Patrick.
my way. I don't. I feel like there's nothing here though. We
No,
should
we're gonna
all
hide in
go
the
to Wisconsin
we're gonna
and
hide
visit
into the
Rock.
graveyard. We're gonna hide in the graveyard and wait for you.
I was there one day when the sun was going down, and then I was like, "Ooh, I feel like the activity is starting to kick up a little bit."
Yes, Holly, I want us all to get together. That was my daughter walking in
Hi.
the.
Oh, no,
Hi,
she's
Erin.
gone.
I just think it's neat that all of us through COVID who just connected now, are starting to see. Well, all of us, maybe a couple,
Yeah.
but it might happen more. We don't know. And
Yeah.
the trippy thing, Patrick, is Eve's in my business is like 5 minutes as the crow flies, one from the other.
What?
The, yeah, the company she was going to, because she went for work, right, to Irvine,
Mhm.
which is the city that my company is in. And I'm just like, well, where is it exactly? And she gave me the address, which I won't say. But I looked on it. I'm just like, shit, that's right by my work.
So, like, how many years have you two been like that close to each other and just like
I know. I know
had
it.
no clue?
Yeah, and she's been visiting. Am I looking in the right spot? I want to look at you, but then I'll be looking down. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so that was cool. So there's obviously a connection there, which is kind of neat. And yeah, as the crow flies, just across a field in the freeway, and then I'm at Eve's place of work.
Oh wow!
So
I see
say it
the
again.
doggies in the back. I was just like, oh
Yeah,
wow, like, and then I'm like seeing all the dogs.
yeah, they're in the back. This is my kind of my fake jungle. Got a little teeny swimming pool, very teeny. There's my
You took,
pirate thing.
yeah, I think y'all
Anyway,
two like you took a picture and somewhere around that spot
this.
because she
Oh
sent me
yeah,
one of those. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, even I did. That's true. That's true. So we had the best time. I was totally nervous to meet her. She was totally nervous to meet me, and it ended up being great.
yeah. That's how it
Okay.
was when I met Kirsty too. But it
Yeah.
was like I don't know. It just felt like I didn't have anything to worry about. So I was like, okay, I won't stress.
Oh, really? I totally stressed beforehand, but you're a Pisces, I'm a Virgo, you know? Oh, yay! Sky, I love this. This is so cool, Patrick. I
I feel
I
like
miss
I know there's a special occasion, a special event coming up. I think it would be really cool if you could pop
what's
in.
the special event? Are you talking about La Fruma?
Yeah.
Oh, guess what I just did today? Just before I came home and looked at and saw that you were live, I was just at the FedEx shipping Russell the prototype deck.
Oh snap!
I mean, we've already made changes to it, but he gets that OG prototype with all the blims and blechs and everything we had to change. Oh,
Hey,
Eve,
there she
there you
is.
are, honey. Oh, she came after I just got done telling everybody everything about you, Eve. All about Eve.
Yeah, she told us
Ah,
about how that special video that we didn't get to see because I'm just playing.
no, no,
Someday
we
it will
never.
happen. It will happen.
Yeah, hey, Eve. So I just was telling everybody that I just got back from FedEx sending the deck to Russell in Peru. I tried doing it all by myself online and I was just like, oh my fucking Jesus. This is so confusing. So anyway, I sent it to them. I told them it was a gift. It was just playing cards, you know. And it's gonna arrive there on 11/22 or 22, the 22nd of the month of 11 on the well, anyway, 22/11/22, which is cool. All
Yeah, I
right.
think it's something else happening.
I hope he's still
I
there.
think something else is happening that day because I was like, oh, 11, 20.
22,
No,
22.
maybe that was 11, 11, 22 because I was like 11, 11 is 22 and then 22, 22 is 44.
Well, 11/11/22, even I got to spend together that
Yeah.
portal. Whatever that portal was, we were in it. Just right in it.
So this is like a really magical month over there.
Yeah.
Eve on the
Yeah.
11th, Russ gets his deck, the prototype on the 22nd.
Hold on. I didn't hear that. Now I've got to get my let me see if I can find some headphones. Oh my god. I'm going to put on these ones which are silly. Uh-oh. Hello. Hold on, Aaron. I'm not getting in your I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just trying not to get in it. Okay, I'm online now. Woohoo! Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Uh oh. I can't hear you still.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything.
Let me fix it.
Okay, Eve's driving home from work. Drive safe.
Is that good?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, excellent.
Nice. Yeah, we haven't
Noise is
seen
off. Is
Twittyversing in a minute. It's nice to see your face
I
on that.
know. I'm an editor in chief right now for a big important
Oh,
project that a yeah, somebody big guns. I don't know. He lives in South America. His name's Russell, wrestling around. So he's putting together. He's got like people from all over the world helping him. Some big collective. I don't know what it is, but
and like when
I
Russell
was just
says that he puts in like 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day, he means it. He is doing that. And yeah,
I'm
because
doing it
he
with
would be like,
him.
me and Twitty, we've been working on the poem for like,
It
so
was
I'm like, oh
crazy.
my gosh.
I had to quit smoking because of it. I was just like, you know, you get it. You get a double air and a double air together. I mean, there's a joke for you, right? Two double airs decide to do a project of editing. And the good thing, though, okay, so the good thing for Russell's and the collective deck is that I don't know anything about runes. I don't know the mythology that you do, Patrick. So I was able to come in cold. Well, you know a lot more than me, but I was able to really go in cold and just say, I have no idea who Athumbla is. I have no idea who Nithilhagir is. I have no, tell me what you say. And I don't know, it was tons of fun. And he gave me 2 cards that I got to play with on my own, which was great experience and work experience for me too. So I'm very humbled to be part of it.
Yeah, and I feel like because that is a lot of like Russ wanted to be accessible. And so I feel like
Yeah,
for you to be there to really help make it that way,
yeah.
perfect.
It was super, super duper. I know, and you guys started way before I even came along. So it was nice that I was able to nudge my way. I just cleave my way into your group.
I mean, and
And then
it all worked out so beautifully too. Like the cards are
right
gorgeous.
on.
I saw a few of the pictures that you sent to Russ. Eve also got to
Yeah.
see him in real life. So
Eve got to shuffle the deck before Russell did. So there. And she pulled, yeah. Oh, let's see. Okay, I'm reading things. Um, oh, I'm learning how tricky it is when you've got live feeds going up and everybody's chatting at the same time you're trying to talk. It's cool though. Hi everybody. Hi David. I just saw your comment, but I don't know what it said.
I think if you can yeah, you can scroll.
Oh, I can have. Oh, there
Yeah,
it is.
and
Oh,
then they
let's
pop back
see.
up.
Eve's. Okay, wait. I have to listen. This is such a kick. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, that's why I was like, because I'm kind of far. I'm like, I got to get up here with my glasses to read because
Oh
I got a
my God,
bifocal.
Patrick, you're so sweet. Now, you were right in the middle of something really profound when I popped in.
I mean, you were the only person, I guess, that has like the mobile app, so it was definitely it all works
This is my
together in the way it's
gift
supposed to.
for getting the deck off to Russell. Now, I got the gift from the Elven light, from the benefic Elven ring of getting in here with Patrick. Yay! Mwah.
I love it that this new, like, I don't know, maybe I think that is also a part of the energy that's unfolding because I've seen a lot of like coming togethers and just like relationships of all kinds, platonic, soul tribe coming back together. And it's
Yeah,
just
it's gonna start
characteristic of
happening,
what
I
we're coming.
feel.
Yeah.
I mean, me getting out to take, of course, I almost gotten into a car accident, damn near killed both Eve and I, which was terrible. But thank God she had her eagle eye on the traffic. I haven't driven at night. I haven't driven at night in ages. Anyway, never mind. It was one of those things where the lights green, but the people are braking, and
Mm.
I was talking. Imagine that. Ooh. And anyway, had to take a right, and Eve's like, "Stop!" So we got her home safe and sound. Oh, so last night I had my first Viking dream. It was insane. I was like swimming around in entrails and arms and hacked off hands, and it was a Viking battle, a ship battle, and it was all about strategy. And oh my God, it was insane.
It
But
sounds it sounds like, were you like a Valkyrie in this dream or something? Because I know
oh,
like
that's
because I know
that's
like
what
every
Russell asked me.
time what Russ, I feel like he talked about the Valkyries recently, or maybe no, I feel like it was Russ, and how they would sew a tapestry out of the entrails from the people on the battlefield.
That's what he was telling me. He said it sounded like a Valkyrie dream, and I didn't really know why, but you just explained it. He just lets me wonder. You actually explained it.
I remember because like there was something. I feel like it was a minute ago at this point, and he was like, "I'm not gonna tell you. You'll find the answer." And I was like, I'm sending him message after message, and he's like, "No, no, not that, not that." And then eventually I got there. I was like, "Oh." But it's one of those. It's important for us to have the realization ourselves, type of.
I know. We have to have the experience, and isn't he such a good teacher? Boof, boof, boof. No, he's great. He's a great guy. I like his new look, and
Yeah.
he'll be moving soon to somewhere. I hope he's there on the 22nd because I just sent it off to Peru.
Well, that's what less than a week from now. So yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully. I mean,
yeah.
I wonder if Olga's gonna stay there, so where she
I
could
don't
like. Or she
I don't
already
think
did.
she's there anymore.
Oh,
She's back in wherever. I don't know where to. I forget. Anyway, not
was
for
it
me to
Portugal?
say.
Maybe? Oh,
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's where she is. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So what's up? Okay, what else?
I don't know. I was just like, I got this feature. I know
Well,
Rob was saying something about it, so I sent him the link. He doesn't have YouTube mobile, and I'm just sitting here like, okay. And then you came on. And I was like, yes, somebody for me to try it with.
yay, twit.
Uh,
No, she's in. I saw Holly just say Argentina. Olga's in Portugal. Yeah, she's back in Portugal. So,
how long ago was that?
so the the final changes, and Eve is Eve still here?
He's listening.
Completion number, right, in the tarot anyway. And so we should have the proof tomorrow to approve, and then I'll probably have decks by Monday. And you'll be getting yours. Eve will be getting. Anyway, this Russ knows who he wants to send. I better shut my mouth or I'm going to get in trouble.
Too
But
much
just
air. Too much air.
readers, the readers who have agreed to read. Yeah, and he has an idea though how he wants to start it out. He wants to make it a real special launch of the Lafruma Healing Oracle deck. And I love that Healing Oracle deck stands for Hod because it spells Hod, which is also another rune, right?
Wait,
The unseen.
I never,
Yeah,
I never pieced that together.
the Lafruma Hod. Yeah, baby. I know because I have to shorten it because it's so long. So I just started saying HOD.
So
And
wait,
then I
was that?
realized,
I
oh,
mean, I'm
that's,
sure it was intentional because I know, like
oh, what
rest.
did I?
There are a lot of things that are in the deck that will come to the
No,
light
that
in
wasn't
no time.
intentional. That was
It
not
wasn't.
intentional. There's no,
Oh,
there's intentional stuff. Well, he's never copped to it then. If it was, he's kept it hidden from me, but because he let me feel like it was my magic I discovered. But that could be typical Russ too, you know. I
well,
don't
I feel
think
like
so
if he
though.
says that, it's probably true. It just happened that way,
Yeah,
and you were the
yeah.
one that noticed it.
Yeah, no, because you know what? He never thought of it as a healing deck at first. It just began to kind of present itself that way. What did Eve pull first, Kathy? Let me see. Isn't Eve still here? Is she
I think
gone?
she
Oh, she
said
has to
she's
work.
listening because she's driving home from work.
Um, oh, that's right. That's right. Let's see. Eve gave the deck a test. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What did she pull first? Let's see. Oh crap. I probably have a picture of it. I doubt if I can post it here, can I?
I don't know if
No,
you
we
can
can't
post
post.
it. But,
Yeah. I don't remember. Yesterday I let Russell wanted my mom to pull cards. So I took the deck over to my mother's house about it. And the dream was just fantastic, amazing, that it's going to be a really, really important deck, and it's not going to be small stuff. It's going to be big stuff. So I'm like, okay, good. And yeah, so she pulled some cards that were the same cards as he pulled when he was doing his short little soliloquy. I called it a soul liloquy yesterday, where he talked about kind of his last 4 years and what it's been. And did you watch that yet, Patrick?
I had to watch that one in parts because I watched the first part at work, and then I think like I was
Say it
rewatching the second part. I haven't finished it yet,
of
but I
him just talking
started.
about. It was just like 30 minutes. Him just talking about his journey.
Yeah,
It wasn't
is
a
that the
reading. Yeah,
acting
yeah, yeah.
change video? Is that what I think that's what it was
Which
called?
which one?
Was it titled like
Actioning change.
actioning
Yeah,
change? Yeah. Okay.
I always I always forget the titles, but I think that's true because that's what he was talking about, letting people know it's not,
Yeah.
some big huge thing he's talking about. Like, you get out and you can only be a wizard to do it. It's just little things. It was on YouTube, Holly. Is that what you mean? What platform?
Okay,
Mm.
let's see. Yeah, it was over here on
Russell,
YouTube.
yeah, just yesterday, and now he's got some other readings.
Yeah,
Today I saw coming out.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Chinese zodiac from less than a hot second.
From Russell?
Yeah, I think the last ones he did might have was that in Portugal or was he still in France? I don't remember. It was a while ago.
No, he just did a zodiac, like a freaking 4-hour zodiac one the day before yesterday. Where have
Mm,
you been, Patrick?
I don't know. I've been sick for like the past week, so I've been like sleeping, and then before that, I was always at
Oh,
work. So it was
I'm
good. I feel
sorry
like
that
as
you
soon
haven't
as
been
like
feeling
work
well.
slowed down, my body was like, okay, so now you have time to rest. Now you need to
Oh,
rest.
right on. Need
Yeah,
to rest. Yes. Are you still at the same place?
yeah. For another month, 12/16 is
Okay.
my last day, so I'm excited.
Oh, it is?
Mhm.
Wow. Wow. Oh, Holly, I forgot you moved too. You moved. Yes, yes, yes. Indeedy do. Now you're just reminding me of that. So 12/16. And then do you have a destination, Patrick? Or
Not yet.
okay.
I feel like
Well, that's
there's
okay.
this one possibility that I was like super excited about. It's like work that I would love. Okay, she's still here and driving. Do you
Hi,
remember?
Eve.
Oh, I guess if you're driving, you can't type. So, I was like,
Unless
"Do
you're
you remember
Kathy.
what card you pulled in?"
Yeah,
Uh,
Kathy doesn't try to type, or she doesn't realize she can't type until she's swerving out of the lane. Um, I don't know if Eve, I know she pulled cards. She like pulled tarot cards on the La Fruma deck. Now, why was that? Because we had it with us. Shoot, she'll remember. She'll be like, oh my God, Kathy, you know. Um, but let's see.
was this like some
Shoot.
super magical thing that only Kathy and Eve got to experience? I'm like, where are the cards? What did she pull on top of them?
I could probably look in my photos. Let me see if I see anything. Hold on. Well, you'll see me, but I won't.
Yeah, this is kind of weird. Kathy paused. She went to go find the photo. Right? I'm like, hold up, wait, was this a whole thing? I mean, it was a whole thing. It was a special moment that was shared between two very special ladies that the rest of us just aren't privy to. But she's gonna share it with us. Eve didn't say anything. Eve, you got Scorpio in your chart? I'm just playing.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey,
So,
she's back.
am I back?
Yeah. Well, the audio is.
I'm still frozen on this side. Come on, dummies. Give me my face.
I can
Let
hear
me
you,
know.
but the audio is frozen. Oh,
There
there
we
you
go.
go. There you go. Video and audio. All right.
So Eve pulled one card for me, and I pulled one card for her. I think that's all we did. So
Oh.
for Eve, I pulled Feo. Feo came out, number one card. Wealth and livestock, right?
Hmm.
And then for me, I got Flusa first blood. It's just so bloody. It's been such a bloody experience.
Wow, you got
But
the first blood card, and then you have the Viking dream.
I know. But the blood card ends with 13 moon frequency, which I really like. I don't mind that at all. I'm all about whatever that frequency is, I want more of it.
Is Forza number 13?
Huh? Flusa is yeah. Oh, let me check.
I feel like it is. I
It's number
remember.
67.
Oh, okay. 67 is a 13.
Is a 13. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Holly. Divine Feminine. That's nice. I like that. Yay.
Because I remember, because 12 was that static, 12 energy, Flursa was the 13, and then there was the that was, ooh,
I think
it's like,
Russell
yeah,
changed the
it's
numbers
really,
up.
it's been it's,
Ah,
like,
I
because I
know
feel
the
like when I think about it, it doesn't seem like, it doesn't feel like it started that long ago. But if I really sit and think about like the different phases of the project up until this point, it's like, yeah, because that like the
Patrick.
flipped. Hmm.
What was the rune? Now, remember when you guys were raking runes back in the day, pre-Twitty, before I came into the picture, but you guys were all kind of raking runes just to sort of get the energy going on what the feel for the runes were. What did you rake? Because I haven't looked through to see those videos again. Russell
It's
told me I could look up hashtag rune rakers.
Did I use the hashtag? I think I did.
You
Like,
did?
so my first few were like rune brooming because I inserted myself also because he
What does
posted a
that
few
mean?
runes on his website and he was like, these are community runes, like for anybody to rake. And so I just like I picked a rune and I made a video and it was like even still, I feel like it was like like a really intense experience. I'm like,
Oh,
oh my
wow.
gosh, like what is? And so the
They're
first one
coming
I did
back.
was
Yeah.
is it Sunsteda? The solstice room.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Uh-huh. That's
and
one of my
so after I
faves.
did that, I think I sent it to Russ, or he might have watched it, and that's how I got introduced.
Yay. I
Because I
love that
was like,
room.
yeah, and that one
Yeah.
it was so intense.
And
And I
Sheila,
know,
Sheila was raking runes back then too. As you,
mhm,
Sheila, I forget who else. Maybe Holly, maybe I don't know who all was doing it.
I know there were a few people. I think Je Nouveau Tarot, Jessica, I think she did
Uh-huh.
a few. There was someone else who had done a few, who had like seen the video and got inspired.
It'll
Uh,
be so fun to get the deck out, finally, and you guys can play with it. I remember when you were doing your raw runes, Patrick, that you drew. I mean,
yeah,
you still maybe use them,
I still have it. Every
I mean,
now and
God,
then I'll pull
Russell
them.
does.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that. The one
And
on top. Oh, look, there's Hod. Hod on the bottom. No, Hod was on top,
oh, hey,
unseen.
there it is.
Yeah,
That's
and then
that's the
the
deck.
weird rune is on the bottom.
Ooh, I like that. Weird Hymir. And that is actually that's the back, the rune on the back of the deck of all maybe shh, Kathy, don't give anything away. But Weird Hymir. Oh, here, let me show you daughter. She wants my attention. We're gonna watch a movie. Oh, let me tell you something. A little self promo here. My son just his movie just dropped. It's that new horror movie called Smile
What?
on Netflix. On Netflix, it's or I don't know what it's on. Anyways, it was just in the theaters and now it's out. It's called Smile. He's an FX artist.
Oh, yeah, I've been seeing ads for that. I didn't know that you had relatives in the
My
business.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he did Predator Prey, that one with the Comanche, the first ever Comanche language film. That just thank you, Holly. Anyway, so his names are in the credits. I'm so excited.
What?
And the very last jump scare, which is a new word I learned for horror movies, didn't know it before. But the very last jump scare in the movie Smile, the horror movie Smile, is my son's. So
Now I
just
have to watch
before it
it.
ends. Yeah, it's scarier than crap, Patrick.
Okay,
It's
well,
really terrifying. Well, Sosie, Kevin Bacon's daughter stars in it. Sosie Bacon, that's her name. Kevin Bacon and what's her name, his wife. Oh God, somebody else knows it, I'm sure. Um, oh, she had her own show. Oh, you don't know anything about movies. I forgot.
No,
You're like a
like
you're like a
I know
nut
Kevin
thing.
Bacon. I
Yeah,
was like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
something like Kevin Bacon's
Kira
wife.
Sedgwick. Kira
No.
Sedgwick.
Oh,
That's her
okay.
name. Yeah, thank you, Holly. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. Patrick, you got to get out more.
I know. Well, now I can. I'm not working all the time.
Right on. I'm going to fly out. I'm going to fly everybody out
Wait, to where? Not here, right? Please.
to
There's.
California.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
California.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
I
We
was
can all
in
frolic.
Corona in 2017, I think.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I could have seen you then, but I wasn't on this medium here. We didn't have any
Yeah.
connection
I don't
then.
even know if I was on here at that point. I don't think so.
Yeah. 2019, September 2019. Oh, let's see. That's so neat, but I don't watch it. Too scary. I know it. I know Sandra, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I was
is
excited to
scary.
watch it, but now I'm like,
It's terrifying.
maybe I'll
And
just
I
like
don't usually
I'll give
watch
it a
that
little
stuff.
bit and then I'll search on YouTube last jump scare and smile and I'll just watch that part.
Yeah. You can watch the preview. That's all you need. Just watch the preview, but you'll miss Victor's jump scare. You'll miss it. Anyway, I know the FX team did. Everybody crapped out and figured it wasn't going to work, and of course he came in and made it work. I'm
See?
bragging. Yeah, jump
I'm
scare,
glad to hear it.
exactly. There's lots of them where you have to keep going to the bathroom or keep changing your underwear as you're watching the show. That's me though. I'm older.
I remember we went to go see one of the Batman movies in the theaters, and there was like one jump scare in the movie, and my mom like, she, I mean, it
It's
got
all over.
everybody, it got everybody, but it was just so funny when she was like,
Oh my, I scream like a freaking freak. I do. I mean, my neighbors probably, do help, welfare checks on me. But anyway, it's fun. It's fun. I love being scared, but I hate it. You know that. I mean,
yeah,
that's how it is. You love it, but you hate it. Well, I don't want to take up your time, sweetheart, but I'll do this anytime you feel like having company.
yeah, this was nice. Thank you so much. I was really hoping that
Mm.
somebody would do it,
And this is
and you
my
got
Virgo
to.
necklace. My daughter gave me Virgo, Virgo, and then I've got
You're
my
it's
Remy
you.
was saying Remy was saying that Libras needed in her last Libra reading, she was saying we should sleep with Sapphire. And I've got my Sapphire right here, so I'm all set. I've got Libra rising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you is your daughter she's not a Libra, is she?
No, she's a Sag. She's like a Sag stellium, massive Sag planets like Remy has.
I'm a Sag North Node.
Yeah. No, she's like more than half of the planets are in Sag for her. So she has a hard time actually. It's really hard having all that fire in one house, you know. I forget. I think it's in
I,
her eighth house too.
what was that?
I think it's in her eighth house.
Oh,
I have to look.
that's
Anyway, forget I said anything about it.
yeah.
I'll get in trouble. I mean, she's 40 and I'm still blabbing about her to all my friends. So I love
I
you,
love that the
Patrick. This really
love only
yeah.
intensifies, only grows.
No, yeah, and I was a young mom, so we're still buddies. There's only 20 years between us, so
That's
it
me
works
and
out
Megan.
good.
Yeah.
That's you and your mom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
it's
still
gonna.
one of my
It's hard.
best friends. I'm a
I'm the
mama's
same
boy.
way. I know. I'm a boy's mama's boy. Anyway, it's not blabbing, it's sharing. Okay, thanks, Sandra. Yeah, I love my kids. We have tons of fun. Victor right now, so the jump scare FX guy is in Mexico filming a Super Bowl commercial. I know, it's funny. Anyway, he's in Mexico City, and it's going to be. We'll see it. When you see it, you'll know it's Victor. You'll think of me, of course. But it's like two evil Illuminati whales plotting something in Mexico. I said, Illuminati whales? What the heck? Oh, beluga whales. Beluga Only the Super Bowl, right? Anyway, you probably won't watch it, Patrick, but I want you to now.
Now I have to watch sports. I gotta watch scary movies. I gotta watch sports.
Break out of your shell, baby. Push those perimeters.
I might be getting a little bit more into sports here soon. It's
Well,
what I
we'll play
asked for.
however we. That's what
New
it is for.
experiences, adventure.
Yeah, new experiences, adventures. Well, I definitely now meeting Eve and having her come here and us getting out and doing stuff. Oh, by the way, we read somebody's chart, our waitress. We like anyway, she's an indigo and I'm just like, I need to do your chart. It was so fun. She got so excited. And we saw seagulls, Patrick, and we thought of you.
Like the last time I went to London, I feel like there weren't even that many seagulls. I was like, I'm kind of disappointed.
There were so many. And then I started talking about Denise Lynn, who she's an oracle card creator among all the million gazillion other things she's done in her life. Do you know who Denise Lynn is?
Mm-hmm.
Patrick?
No, I haven't. I don't think I've heard of her.
Okay. Yeah, she's very famous. But anyway, she had a thing. Eve and I were just talking about her, and she had done a past life regression that I was part of because of something Colette Baron Reed was doing, and I was in one of her classes. And anyway, it was a past life where I ended up in Athens yelling Athena's name, on the ground. And when we were all done, she said, now, after we're all finished, we did our prayer. She said, now get ready for the hawk. And we're all like, what do you mean? And she said, you're all going to see a hawk at some point, either through, on a shirt, on a thing, or, live or whatever. And I was telling Eve this story after we saw the seagulls, and we're remembering Patrick. And then a hawk came by and started attacking the seagull. But it was funny because I just mentioned it to Denise Lynn, to Eve. I hadn't even told her the story yet. And there's the hawk attacking the seagulls. So, anyway, that's how my mind works. I jump all around.
I mean, mine works the same.
Huh?
Yeah, mine works the same. You probably know that.
That's why I love you so much.
Oh, I love you too.
Yeah, you make my heart. Oh, I know. Here, one,
there
and then wait. Ooh,
yeah, I had to get a tripod because I was like, I can't hold my phone for 5 hours.
I know. Yeah, I have a tripod too. Anyway, maybe Twittyversing will come back again. But I've been very busy on a project, so lending a hand to Russell, and he needed somebody who wasn't scared of him.
He needed someone who would also put in the hours that he would put in.
Yeah, I did have the hours, because I am on sabbatical. So, but I did quit smoking cabbage and tobacco, and that's been really good for me.
Right.
I'm sober as a church mouse now.
Very like real time healing oracle.
That's true. That's true. I cried on every card, by the way, as we were working on them. And there's a whole story behind it all, but we're not going to tell it now on Patrick's Live. Let's see. We just need a beach background for you too. So sweet. Yeah. Well, I can get fancy with that pretty soon. We'll be as good as Rob is with all his special effects. I can do that. He can't outdo me.
Right? I wish
yeah.
Because I know. Oh wait, do they have filters? Oh wait, maybe not.
There, let's try it. How's this one? Does that look like beach? There we go. I'll get the palms. Oops.
There you go. I have like a desert.
There we go.
There's some cactuses.
I'm at a motel.
Cactus on the beach.
There we go. That's right. All my little
That's gorgeous.
stuff. But this is
No
Southern
snow in
California.
California today?
Well, up in the hills there are, but not by me.
Oh,
Not by me.
really?
I'm down. I'm in the. Yeah, I'm in the hot part.
Oh, oof. Okay, yeah, no,
Southern California. I'm in Southern California.
I don't know about
Holly, you're
heat.
laughing. That's cute. You don't know about heat, Patrick?
Oh, no, I can't. No, no. I'm a
Uh-uh.
winter
You can't
baby.
do it.
I was,
I'm a winter baby. Well, I'm a fall baby. I can't handle heat. You get me hot, and I'm the worst person to be around. You don't even want to be around me when I'm hot. So I can live in the heat, but I have to have cool. Near San Diego. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In between LA and San Diego, I'm about right in the middle.
ooh,
Hmm.
I have
Yeah,
a friend in San Diego. I think he works at, is Qualcomm the name of the company? Maybe. Or maybe,
probably. Yeah, the
yeah, some tech company out in San Diego.
yeah Qualcomm made a lot of money. Their CEO had one of the fanciest houses in Laguna Beach for a long time. When you used to drive by, it was like built into the rock of the cliffs. Anyway, it was quite a house. Quite a house.
What?
I don't know what happened, but oh, there's my cigarette quitting tip for the day. I have not gone back. I have not. Well, I did cheat a little when Eve was here. That's true. Well, shh, don't tell anybody. I'm
No
super
one will
healthy and I
see
want to
this.
stay healthy. I want to stay healthy for everybody. Oh, your mom grew up in Tahunga. Okay, that's a ways away, but not too far. Yeah, cool, 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 cool. Thank you for letting me usurp your time and your friendship and keep you company. It was really lovely,
Yeah,
Patrick.
it was fun, and we all got to hear
Yay.
a little bit about the La Fruma
I,
hide.
I hope I didn't say too much. Yeah, if Russell watches
Like,
this, he can
there
scold
are
me later. I think I
so many layers to that deck. When he
yeah,
showed me it, I was
it's
like,
so
"Oh my
magical.
gosh!" And then there's a plan for all of it.
It's
So
really magical. I mean, it's yeah, yeah, yeah. I love you too. Love you, everybody. Love you, Holly and
yeah,
Patrick, and
thank
let's
you,
see, and
Adrian. And
Sandra.
Eve,
Is David
it's
still here?
I haven't seen her today.
Away
I don't think.
off. Okay. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks, Patrick. Are you gonna stay on for a little bit?
No. I'm probably gonna do what all the pugs were doing at the beginning when you join me and take a
Yeah.
nap. Well, maybe I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't
Yeah. I didn't
know.
hear a
I
thing
have
you
no
said.
clue.
I'll just I'll pretend I heard what you said. I didn't hear a thing.
Oh, I was just gonna say I might take a nap.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
still on
oh,
a nap.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll catch you. I liked it that you were on. I'm usually taking a nap when you come on later. You come on later in the day, and then I'm just
Yeah. I need to be asleep at
anyway.
those times. Just because it was like I
I
think
love you guys.
so late last night. But yeah, it's fine. But yeah, thanks for joining
Yay,
me
Holly.
anytime, anytime, anytime,
Okay.
anytime. You are always
I'm all
welcome.
for it. Woohoo! Maybe we'll get some whoop-de-doo going on here, Patrick, with the special effects or something. We'll see. I'll see what I can
We'll have
do.
to get it figured out, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, love you, sweetheart. Love
All
you,
right, love you
everybody.
too. Thanks for joining.
Okay. All right, sweetheart. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Patrick.
Oh, guess left. There you go. It's pretty seamless. That was so fun. That was so fun. I feel like I'm glad I did this. I'm glad you joined me, Kathy. It was wow. In my video, it just shifted back. Now I've got like full screen. This is pretty cool. I know like people have been talking about wishing like YouTube would just integrate it into the platform already. And it's not a full integration. Like it only works for now on mobile. And again, I don't know how I got the whatever, but so if YouTube sends you an email, Kathy, asking you how your experience was, And for anyone watching, if they're like, hey, like we noticed that you participated or watched a recent new feature that we're testing, what are your thoughts? And it's like, pay me for my opinions and then I'll let you know. I'm kidding. Excuse me. Oh, that was so fun. I feel like I'm done. I feel like I don't even need to do this anymore. And yeah, it was like I'm surprised. I think there were a few times where like it didn't like fully cut out because I could still understand everything, but it seems pretty seamless. So if you're watching this YouTube, that was great, and also give me money. Thanks. Maybe that'll be what I do next. See, I'm going to work for YouTube. You just made it home. Well, I'm glad you made it home safely. Kathy was telling us all about the super amazing fun. So wait, because Kathy talk, have you had a dream? Have you had a Viking dream? Because now I'm like, is the Lafruma Hod like initiating people into the Norn? Also, like if I get the deck, am I gonna like start having dreams about the Norse pantheon or something? Like I had a dream last night that I heard a horn blow and then the rainbow bridge appeared in the sky and it took me to California where I got to party with Twitty. Excuse me, 2:22. What time is it here? 4:22? Oh wait, my phone is up here. Yeah, 4:22. Only a dragon eye dream. A dragon eye dream. Did you record that video? How many? That's fine. Wait, dragon eye dream. And Kathy did talk about Nidhogger, Nidhogg. I don't know how to pronounce the name of the dragon, but Kathy mentioned one of the dragons, and Eve had a dragon eye dream. Oh, so wait, is the dragon eye? Now I'm just curious, going back into like my Eve lore. I wonder, so like, is the dragon that's watching you connected to the rock thing, rock person, rock elemental that you saw in the other dream? Question mark. I mean, you don't have to answer the question. I am just curious. I think it's NIDD. Is it NIDDHOGR or NIDHOGG? How do you pronounce it? Let's see. Oh, move cards. NIDHOGG. There you go. NIDHOGGR. A dragon who gnaws at the roots of the Yggdrasil tree. Wow. Hey, there's Russ. You made it pronounceable. Oh, now Russell's gonna tell us if Kathy's in trouble. I'm just playing. How you doing, Russ? Do you have YouTube mobile? I was gonna take a nap, but apparently the feature only works on the mobile phone. Excuse me, I'm hungry. I feel like I didn't meet Summer. You're not sure? Because I know you have you have a iPhone and an iPad. I could send the link. There's no pressure to join, but we're testing out the feature. Try to get paid by YouTube. If they ask you, what did you think? It's like, I think that you should pay me. Again, like I don't know why, how I ended up with the feature, because I don't know. I won't question it any more than I've already questioned it. This Aestus is. Oh, snap. Wait, Twitty's back. Kathy's back. Hold up, wait. Did it? Hey!
I just wanted to show Russell how it's done. Okay. This is me trying to be street, just putting two fingers down like I'm cool.
Hey, now you popped up. Two
That's
fingers
it,
up,
Russell.
two fingers down, as above, so below. I don't know
Here,
if
I'll
that's
be. I don't know what it is, but this is how it's done, Russell. You got it? All right, I'm going to go off now. Let's see if he comes on again.
Hey, there he is. Maybe. The suspense. What happened? Oh, no. Wait, did you cancel it? Yeah, so it only allows one person up at a time. But as soon as Kathy left, like I saw yours and then I clicked add, but then you were gone. So I'm like waiting in anticipation and nothing happened. I was like, oh, okay. Kathy jumped the line. Wait, try again. All right, is it not? Yeah, it should. If you try again, it should work. Hey, there you are. Whoa, that was delayed.
That was weird as well. I have to tell you, orientation is locked. So there's conversation going across your face. I can't see you.
Yeah, I can't see you either. Oh, wait, now you're up on my TV, so I can see you. Hey, how's it going, Russ? I feel like it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while, but it's been such a busy time. I mean, when I hit Peru, I just couldn't stop going places because there's so much to do here, so much to see. And
So,
now I've reached Lima. I've got inked, and so I've been sitting still while I heal.
how long are you gonna be there for? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she already told you, but Kathy let us know that there's a special gift.
Yeah,
That it's on
but
its way.
did I hear it's not coming until about the 22nd?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I leave on the 23rd.
So, it's gonna make it. It's gonna make it.
Yeah, it'll make it, and I'll pick it up and take it on the plane.
You'll have to pull cards in the air to see. So wait, was the Fruma not intentional?
No, it's just healing Oracle deck. It was just the name it sort of took on.
Kirsty. Yeah, because Kathy was like, I was like, whoa, what? And then she was like, yeah, well, Russ said that was my magic, but I was like, well, if Russ said it's your magic, it was your magic. He's not gonna.
Yeah, it's not mine. It's not mine. It was completely accidental.
Oh wow! Now and then I pulled out my little. I already put it away. I put out
and
my
Hod
little
was on the
room deck.
bottom. And Hod was on the bottom. I'm so sorry. I was watching. I just thought if I say I'm here, you'll all clam up. So I pretended I wasn't there.
What? We missed out on Russ. Well, you're here now.
No, I
I'm
was
gonna
there
make sure
all
my
the
phone doesn't
time.
go. I'm at 43%. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you didn't say anything that means that Kathy didn't reveal anything that she.
It can't be helped. Whatever comes out, comes out. You can't ever concern yourself about holding on to things. It's life just unfolds.
Yeah. And so when I was talking about all the special goodies that are also baked into the deck,
Yeah, there are some magical moments, but they all need to be. We need to see how they are when the deck is fully printed. Yeah, Kathy, I was watching everything. Not from the very beginning. I finished doing a load of readings, and then I was going to look at Ream's Scorpio. And as I put the phone on to look for the Scorpio reading, you were live, and I thought, I'm just going to go there. And then, then because you were talking about me, I was too embarrassed to say hello.
no, because that's where you're supposed to be like, I'm here, and like, oh snap, we summon Russ.
Yeah, no, it was much more fun spying. I was Hod. I was the unseen.
I wonder when you came in. I wonder if
I
like
don't know.
oh, okay.
I don't know how
Well,
long you've
did you?
been.
Yeah. So Kathy said she had her Viking Valkyrie,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
dream.
yeah,
And Eve said she had a dream about Nidhogir.
yeah.
So is the Lafruma Hod initiating people
I would say
into?
yeah. I would say yes because I'm telling you, there's there's something in that deck that is intangible in some way in terms of how it's going to work. I mean, I love the fact that Eve had a go at shuffling the deck and pulling cards, and she said that they just spoke immediately. And that's interesting because we're trying not to publish a booklet with them because there's a sense, when I watch people online and they're like, "Oh, let me just read you from the book what that card is." I'm like, I don't want people to have to do that. I want the card to just speak.
Oh snap! Ari,
Raphael, Ariel.
everyone's coming in today. I feel like this. I didn't expect for this to be a
Lafruma
little
magic.
indie Lafruma Hod hype stream.
It's Lifruma magic. What's
Let's
up,
bring this all together.
Kirsty?
Alvin Ring assemble. Everyone's showing up.
Yeah, it's the magic. It's pulling it in. It's what happens. And I don't know what the time is, but I have to keep an eye on it. It must be 5:27. No, I don't know. Maybe that's.
Well, it's 4. Yeah, it's 4:33 here Central. So
Okay,
if you're
so I only
on,
got about 20 minutes at the most because then I've got a Zoom meeting with Rob and Ream. Because
see, it's all
we
happening
got to
today.
start plotting.
Excuse me. I feel like I don't know. I feel like since you're here, maybe we should both pull the rune. I don't know.
I've
Maybe
got
not.
runes. I got runes here. I'm going to shuffle them.
I'm nervous now.
Why?
I don't
Patrick, it's
know.
me.
I just feel like there was just like a little. I just felt like an energy come in or something, and I'm like, whew.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
the lift rumor coming in.
Someone left the window open. Look
Taking
through.
over your body, the lift rumor frequency. This because I'm on my phone, I can't read anything. Everything.
Right? That's where I was like, it's all so tiny. And
Yeah.
then when everyone talks, I can't see you.
No.
Oh wait, who was this? Oh, Cod was left on the table. Okay, we're gonna try to see what has been unseen.
Oh, that's interesting. Look, I've got Mona. It's still called Kusma in my old deck, but it's been changed to Mona. And I've got Gunungagap, holding it upside down. But it's saying recognize what is being seeded.
That because
Did
I
it cut
feel
out?
like I'm speechless.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I didn't say anything.
Also, look, I can't help but notice it's kind of like a knockout. KO.
I watched it was an old video that popped up, the Impossible Quiz, and it said answer this question backwards. And the answer was KO, but it was like okay if you were like because you're supposed to aim
Oh,
for
okay.
backwards. And it was like the question was written backwards. So
Yeah, no, this is recognize what is being seeded in these rooms.
there we go. Who was that? Oh, oof, oof.
Your turn, shuffle.
Well, a card flipped over inside. Oh goodness. Is this going to be a repeat of when I tried to broom the community room? But I'm like, what is it? So, Tom Farrell, 77 Bifrost is the card that flipped over inside the deck.
Yeah, and that's what you had in your dream. Didn't you say you had a dream of the Bifrost
I said I
Bridge?
wanted to have one.
Oh.
Yeah, because Kathy and Eve were talking about the dreams they had. I was like, I want to have I hear a horn in a dream, and then I see a rainbow bridge in the sky. And then
Well,
the
you
card
are
came out. So
Heimdallr. You are Heimdallr.
I who? Well, the 4 card. Oh, hold up. So the 4 cards that fell out start with the weird room,
Nice. That's everything.
and then sigil, sun, life force, with
Nice.
thorn,
The gateway.
and then needle.
Mending. Mending gateways.
Oh, so wait. Yeah, so this is like it's literally it feels like a Bifrost is being sort of created. And like this is how it's sort of happening.
Yeah, it's like saying that it's being smelted through the energy of the All Rune and your life force to mend a portal. Also, do you notice how Thorn and Needle have got a sense of mirroring? Not quite the same, but there's a closeness.
Yeah. And for some reason it's making me think of because in Mona there's like the line and then like half of the Ganunga gap. But in the
Yeah,
Ganunga gap it's like complete.
and
So I don't know.
I've got that one as well.
So what's
Gabriel.
happening? Are we like are portals being stitched together or
Yeah, I think,
something?
well, weirdly, I did mention in a reading, ever since I've been in this flat, I was here when I had my first tattoo to heal. And I thought, if I'm going to have a tattoo again, I'm going to come here and heal again. But in this building, I know what doors I leave open and what doors I shut. And they keep opening. I'm constantly being told new doors are opening.
I feel like I remember hearing you mention that in a
Yeah.
video. Wait.
And
Who had a question?
I got that with it. So, I always think that the Billroth, the Bifrost Bridge, is about returning home, which is your sacral. And here is the sacral. Yow.
And is gathering, is that, yeah, gathering. Something is
Gathering,
gathering in the cycle.
gathering's got that energy of like calling a thing when a community comes together, but it's also opening space within the void for energy to channel down. See, we're tuning into room magic, and then, look, the thing that you didn't seem to remember about your own gifts with the runes was how you were always binding runes, Patrick.
Yeah, well, because it like happened. Oh, wait, hold up. Let's see. I
It
don't know if I
happened
was there.
originally because you put two cards together and the light shone through, and you could see the doubling up of the energies.
Yeah, and then you were like, "I'm gonna get a," because then you held your phone up, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know if
Yeah,
these
there's
2."
definitely portals opening, Ariel.
Oh,
Yes.
it's not gonna. It's oh, it has to be behind it.
Yeah, the light source has to be behind. That's
Yeah,
physics.
never mind. I'll put the. It's fine. I'm tired.
It's all right.
I'm like, why isn't it working? It's like, oh yeah, the light is
Oh,
supposed
look, 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 look. I got bliss. I got your other half of the needle.
to. Can we put the needles together? Can you YouTube? Can you do that? Can
Yeah.
we?
Can you merge? Oh, look, it goes off screen. But
This
yeah,
is cool.
mirroring energies.
Now I feel like I need more.
We love you, Kathy.
It's like I was saying earlier. I don't know if you were here for that part. I'm getting all the messages from Gaia about portals opening up from below and surrounding us and healing. Oh snap! But yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't feel like it's been as long as it has, but at the same time, it feels like it's been longer. And I haven't even put in all the hours that that you've put into it.
I know, but I'm crazed with actioning it. Sometimes I think there are moments when I was working with Kathy and she was like, "Oh my god, he really doesn't stop."
She said she quit smoking. You helped her
Yes,
the
she did.
Burma Healing Oracle cards.
She went through a massive healing, honestly, with absolutely every card, and there was there was a comedy battle that went on when we were doing things where there's an esotericness to the poetry that leaves things open ended. And Kathy always wanted it to be spelt out more clearly. I was like, no, Kathy, that's what people do when they have their moment.
That's where the magic unfolds.
Yeah,
You leave room for magic to come in. And
yeah, and it must be said that the amount of tears that were shed with every single card was incredible.
that I will. Was that Reem? Or maybe it was just some whatever, like the magical properties of like tears and sort of all that they
Oh,
do.
yeah. I know that I don't know whether it's tears as such, but our bodies have the same amount of salt as the sea. We're well salty.
Seawater, Akashic, energy, tapping
Yeah,
into our sim records through the space of.
I know that tears and sadness clear more effectively through laughter than they do through grief. When you cry with laughter, it transmutes pains better than when you cry with sadness.
I'll have to. I mean, hopefully, I won't need the information because I'd love to not be sad. But it happens, so I'll have to
Yeah, yeah.
remember to laugh instead.
Yeah, well, my actioning video was about kind of reminding people that, life isn't just about me going online and smiling and singing and being all loving. We all have other sides to our energy frequency, and we need to remind people. But my two tattoos are hugging and thugging. Well, hugging and mooning. I've got my,
Yeah,
I've got my,
and then,
got my two Odin crows now.
and one
There's
of
the
them
head
is
of,
the
there's
water
the head of
phoenix.
the other.
Oh, Russell.
He's done as a water phoenix, though.
Yeah, I think it's like on the right side. You can see the water sort of come up a little bit.
Yeah, there's a patch of blue.
Yeah.
Matches my eyes.
Oh, you're gonna get me demonetized, Russ.
Huh?
You're gonna get me demonetized. I'm not even monetized. You're showing a
No,
little too
I
much
didn't. I,
skin
I
over
didn't. I didn't strip off properly. I was very discreet.
there. Very tasteful.
Yeah, always, always.
So I got two, maybe more than two. I don't know. Cards just love the floor for some reason. and then they love to hide for months at a
Yeah.
time. But Sunstetta and Anwilla,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they both.
Sunstead was your first rune.
Yeah, so this is the one. And then when I was drawing the runes up, I kind of messed up a little bit, but I was like, oh, we'll go with it.
Yeah, it's all
This
right,
is
though.
the one that got me into the runes, Kathy.
Yeah. And that was the thing when you said I wouldn't tell you what the answer was because you had to find it.
Yeah. And then at the bottom of the deck is Wardner. Hey, you talked about actioning the future.
Yeah.
The video. You mentioned
Yeah.
it.
We have to action our future, and you can't give up. And it's not like you can just go, oh, dear Source or dear Jupiter, will you do this for me? It's like, no, show me. Show me what you are willing to put into the mix and I'll work with you. But if you're just going to give me one little moment where you go, will you do this? No, he won't.
You just go play. I promise I'll do it after you give it to me.
Yeah.
Give it to me first,
I,
and then I'll do anything you want.
bargaining with a god. I mean, seriously.
I mean, if it works, maybe can we get that to change in the energy? Where it's just like, I'm gonna pull a rune.
I pulled a rune.
Oh, the wheel
Aegishemir,
shield.
the wheel shield. The
That's
helm of
one of the
Tor.
ones that Rob raked, or we raked in the community. It was in the series. It was. Now I'm getting all the memories. All the memories are coming back. Aigeshalmer, your Vindhorn, and I feel like
Yeah,
there was
Wendhorn, the poetry is exactly words that were spoken by Rob and the community as the poem. I just took their words and I didn't change them. I just put them down in a certain order and they became the poetry on the card.
I feel like this is like behind the scenes in the making. I mean, but it was made like we all listen. That's the room that Kathy got, and then she
It
had
is the
her.
rune that Kathy got, but what was funny, when she sent me the image of the two cards, Feo and Flursa, with the two cards they picked, 67 and 1 make 68, and that's the year I was born. So even though they were looking for their own message, I was still in there. You can't be rid of Russ.
He's always in the mix somewhere.
Always spying.
It's fun. I feel like we haven't. Well, I think we only went live together that one time.
In Merida.
Was that in Merida?
Yeah, it was. And we picked up a lot of Eris energy.
Yeah. I remember that's when Eris really started coming through. She was like, it's time that my side of the story.
Yeah, I remember you had that great deck and she was outside at some kind of like college party and she was a little bit annoyed.
Yeah. And then she was like, I'm going to throw my own party and everyone's going to wish that they were in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't want to keep you past, because I know you said the Zoom call is here soon. I don't know what time. Let's see.
Yeah.
It is 4:49 here, so you might have like 10 minutes.
Well, I got 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I've got all the time in the world for you, Patrick, though, always. Honestly.
But you know how to make a guy feel special.
I know.
And then I'll get hit with a wave of, oh my gosh, what is this? What's happening? I might want to put the runes down before my brain implodes. And then you'll be off, and I'll be like, Russ, where did you go? I need help.
Yeah, well, the other thing that could happen is my phone might run out of energy.
Oh.
I got your.
I love that card.
Rob did this one. Rob definitely did this one with the collective. I remember that. That was part of. He did a lot where he was picking up the energy of Tyr and also Thor energies, and this was a Thor one.
I feel like I came in on the last half of that. Yeah, because a
Yeah,
few of the rooms had already been raped.
yeah.
I just had my notebook.
It was such a wonderful energy, but there was a point where it took off so fast it overwhelmed me. I couldn't cope with trying to watch absolutely every video and write all the notes to include them in it.
Yeah, because I know there were some of the videos that you put on your website, the community rankings, and I was like, oh my gosh! And then you would be like, I'm trying to transcribe everything.
Yeah, and it was hard. It was a lot of slog. And that was when I was staying in the place with the dead woman that had died. Do you remember I had to do a reading where I helped
Yeah.
her through the light?
And
I
was
had
she the one where
I was
you
carrying
was like smacking
potatoes.
your head on the door? The
Yeah,
door
yeah, she
too?
was just lying under the bed, dead in front of the house, but the bed was in an extension. And she'd had twins, and I got them to come down and meet her.
Gosh.
Because that period was interesting because I was constantly picking up an energy of how some dead people remain here in earth, like when I went to the ossuary, because they're too scared to go into the light because their beliefs when they were alive were so strong, they're frightened.
Mm. Yeah, it's been because that was a minute ago too.
Yeah, it
Was
was.
that over a year ago?
Yeah. It was like July 2021. And it feels like my sojourn in France and Portugal feel like they were so far away because I've been in the Americas now for over a year and 2 months, 14 months. Been in this continent.
I feel like my concept of time has been obliterated.
Time,
I mean, I
time
never really had a
definitely.
strong one to begin with, but
From 2020, it's been weird how to deal with time because sometimes it was so slow, and other times you're just like, what just happened to the last 8 months?
yeah, like we're already halfway through November. 2022 is
Listen,
wrapping
I
up
was thinking the other day, I was
2023.
like, what's going on for the rest of the year? And I was like, it's only 6 bloody weeks.
Yeah, like what?
My God, yeah, you have, Ariel. You've had 2 babies.
How?
That's how you work out time. You can do your 9 months on that one.
That was it was after the first baby, 2 months into the second one, seven
Yeah,
months
yeah.
before the delivery.
It's when it started kicking. Yeah, it's. I mean, I am very, very excited, but also I was saying to Kathy, I kind of don't want to receive the deck too soon because I can't show it until we're ready, and that's frustrating.
Well, you
So
could always give us some teasers, to get
no,
us
what I
excited.
think what I think will happen is as soon as we all get decks, we could upload some unlisted videos that can all go out on the launch day.
Mm.
You need to do an unboxing.
I feel like I'm so bad at unboxing. I don't even go through all the cards. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna use them. And then like there are some decks I feel like I've only seen 10 cards.
I know. I've got that Tarot of the Shaman, and the other day a card came out. I was like, what the hell's that one? I've never seen that before. But that's
I like
rare because usually I
the
do like to
one.
look at all the cards, and I'm beginning to love more now just shuffling a deck and not knowing what might be in there.
You're gonna assemble. Well, I know you said that. Oh, well, I guess you haven't. Yeah, talked about combining some of the decks together, but I know you mentioned it, the size and how Russ is considering like everything.
Yeah, I
But I
have.
think it all has to. I think there's a lot of consideration that, like, you won't necessarily think goes into it until like you're really doing it.
I mean, at some point, I will do a video about creating a deck because it is a really long, difficult slog. If you want to do it properly, if you want to rush a deck out, you can do that. But the one thing I knew was I didn't want a deck where all the cards look like porn stars because we don't relate to that. We're not all porn stars. Well, I'm not sure anyone the subscriber of mine is. But we've got to that stage where I feel that many of the decks are rushed out, and I think that they lack a true channeled imagination, and we know that ours was really channeled.
And I feel like there is we're living in a time, I see it, like I feel like I continue to see like more and more people that like I went to school with or that I know from wherever that are like on their journeys and who are either like talking about astrology or like vibe. Everything is like either low or high vibrational.
Yeah.
And I'm like that's a thing right now. Like, oh, you see that's low vibrations. That's low vibrational. One of my cousins, he's like, I mean, he's an Aquarius to be fair, but still, he's
Yeah,
like so
everyone's low
young.
vibrational then to him.
But I'm just like, it's crazy how pervasive, I guess, it's become. But I feel like it's also something that I wouldn't be surprised to see as characteristic of the age that we're coming into.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of transference, and I was picking up this energy the other day of how what we need to remember about the kind of the recent decades of spiritual development, they were heading towards air, but they were still being affected by earth frequencies, and so they've almost created spiritual cul-de-sacs for people to wander down. We've got to unblock all that now.
Yeah. I guess that's the struggles of being ahead of time a little bit sometimes.
That's the
Maybe.
annoying thing. Been the bane of my life, I'm telling you. I love the idea that I have a lot of cardinal energy, but I've got so much cardinal energy. I feel like sometimes I'm a decade ahead and I get really impatient with the world.
I can't. I'm like the cardinal energy that I have in my chart is like, hold on, wait, what is it? Uranus and Neptune. So that's like all the way out there. My
Yeah.
Venus, which is like a personal planet, but my Venus is in a sign that she doesn't like to be in the middle of my 12th house. So for most of my life, it's like she's not even been accessible. But
Yeah,
my Mars and Cancers.
I do have to go. Kathy's just reminded me it's 2 minutes to 6.
Oh,
Although I can't be certain that they're meeting me.
I mean, if they said they'll meet you, they'll be there. They're good. They're
Yeah,
good.
I'm sure they will. He probably sent an email. I could probably go and get my computer and see. Well, not my computer, my iPad.
I'm listening to music. No parade going by right now.
No, not at the moment. But when I went outside, I bumped into them, and that was fun.
Yeah, I think I saw it on your Instagram that you
Yeah,
got to dance with the
the tiger.
jaguar. Yeah.
No, I'm not seeing it, but maybe he's doing it on, I don't know. Rob sort it. Oh look, there's the fire service. Don't know if you can see them.
Yeah. What are they doing?
Oh, I don't know what they ever do. Sometimes they just come outside and do star jumps and make a lot of noise.
I mean, I could use a little noise sometimes. No problem, Kathy. It was fun. This is, again, I was super surprised to see that they're even doing this. And I was like, I don't know why.
I noticed today that they changed my handle. So I've always been rustling around, and all of a sudden I was rustling around 4412, and I was like, I don't like that number. So I went in and I just removed all the numbers, and I said, I just want to be rustling around. They went, oh, that's available. I'm like, I know, it's mine.
So, why did they change it?
Because we're all a number.
Oh, yeah, that's.
I don't know. I mean,
That is
why
something.
am I the 4,412th rustling around? There's only one.
Maybe that year is significant. The year
I
of
was just like, I don't
4412.
like that number. I don't want to be an 11. I'm sorry. That's not my kind of number. If it added to 13, I'd have been like, oh, okay, cool.
Wait,
And I
you
was
don't
just
like
like,
11?
yeah, they totaled me up to 11.
I wonder if I.
But also, they sent emails saying, do you want to change your handle? No. So why did they change it? Sorry, don't want to criticize them here. They're doing
Yeah, you're
beautiful
gonna get
work.
my channel banned, Russ. They'll be like, "Oh, it wasn't me." I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I just went back to being rustling around. I was like, you didn't. There was no
How did you
information.
notice it? Or was it like, did it show it somewhere?
Yeah, it said when you go onto my channel, it said I was rustling around, and then under it said rustling around 4412. You know, or at rustling around 4112 or whatever. And I was just like, no, you don't fiddle with me. I mean, I have noticed if I do a really long video, they drop my numbers. If I do short videos, they put my numbers back up.
Yeah, they're all about the shorts right now. It's probably to compete with TikTok or whatever, but
They don't need to. They are their own energy. They just need to be confident in their own frequency.
I feel like that's
Because
the thing though. It's like
you
whenever
need.
something new comes on the scene, everyone tries to change their formula to adapt the new thing. And it's like, but we were
Yeah,
already here for you. So why? Yeah.
yeah. Don't mess with the wizards. Right, I'm going to go because I don't want to not be with Reem and Rob and get some more of this stuff done.
Very exciting times.
It is.
I can't even. I feel like the realization of it is all starting to like sink in. Kind of. I mean, for me, for you and Kathy,
No,
and
it is for me. It is for me. When Kathy first showed me, I was just like, I can't quite deal with the fact that they're real.
you have actioned it from the highest of ethereal planes to.
Oh, no
Your,
battery.
oh, well, thanks for joining me on here, Russ. Hey, there's Twittyversing. It was fun. Thank you, Kathy. Also, this is fun. I'm surprised with
Yeah, it's
how.
much easier.
Yeah, I don't have to use some like third party. I mean, it would be
It's
nice if
the
I could
delay.
use
It
my
was always the
computer, but
delay doing a Zoom live on YouTube and getting all the information. It was too confusing. This is easy. It just scrolls up. You deal with it.
yeah.
But you can't do three.
No, it's only one person at a time right now. And like
Oh.
when everyone chats, then if you have your chat on, you can't see anybody. But
No,
and then like it's
you
on my
can't see your
phone,
friends.
so I'm like, gotta get this close to even be able to read what people are
I know.
saying.
That's the hardest part.
But it's still great.
It
It's a
is. It's
nice first
fantastic.
step.
It's
Yeah.
the start of a big thing.
And that was the Kusma and the Gununga guy.
That was exactly. Recognize what you're seeding.
That
Say
is
that to some
still
men.
like I'm still like processing that because that feels I don't know, it feels huge. It feels very monumental. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's going to surprise us.
I like surprises.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Crack open any cosmic egg. I'm in there.
All right. Well, I don't want to
Say
hold you
bye.
anymore. The
Thank
Froome
you.
is a KO. It is. The deck itself said that I'm
It said
amazing.
it's a knockout.
Yeah. It's going to
Yeah.
knock you into the whatever number Alvin Lafruma dimension is.
Yep, we're going there. I've got no idea. It's very high. Right, I'm sending you all my love, Patrick, and everyone
All
on
right.
your channel.
Love you too. I
I don't
can't.
do that.
You don't do that heart? The hearts? I love the heart.
There it is. There you go.
Hey.
You forced me to do something I don't usually do. What's up, Patrick?
What's up?
Oh, you gave me a yawn at the end. I was hoping you would. Much love. Bye.
Bye. Ooh, now the yawns are back. Is yawning my love language? Does anyone else speak yawn? Hey, and then it transitions back. That's so, again, it's like it's so seamless. There is, like I said, like I'm watching it back. I mean, I guess if there's like two people and it has to show the audio and video at the same time and synchronize it, it makes sense if there's a delay between the recording and the viewing. But yeah, like Russ and Kathy have both tried it. No, I want to be on the joining end of things. It works, yeah. Because I know sometimes too, like, and then when I first like tried to go live with somebody else, especially if you have to like sync the audio so that one person isn't like super quiet and another person is like like balancing the audio like between them. Like I didn't listen to it, so I'm just assuming that the audio was balanced. You're watching an ambient mode. Excuse me. There's the yawn. Ugh. So, audio was fine? Okay. Yeah, so wait, are y'all watching the movies? Did you say y'all are watching the movie? I don't know. Enjoy time with your daughter. I think, how long has it been? 2 hours and 22. It's been 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 22 seconds as soon as I finish that. 2:22:22. All those twos. Yeah. I'm glad to not be live at midnight. I can get off of live and still have like day, you know? Excuse me. There is a future opening up that I am also in the space of actioning. But the action that it requires is action that we're changing the narrative. So I'm not going to say that I'm bad at doing things before the last minute. And it's like like I have to set the deadline for it. Like I'm like, there's nothing here. There's the only thing here is the cemetery. There are Llewellyns in the cemetery. Though. I was like so surprised. I was like, Llewellyn, hold up, wait, am I reading that name right? I feel like we should all go visit Kathy because it looks like it's fun over there, and there is nothing but cornfields, soybeans. I so my journey buddy, there is Starbucks. So there's this one sandwich that Starbucks like never has. It's like 2 out of 3 times that I ordered the sandwich on the app, they have it. So 1 out of like a third of the time, and it's like Starbucks, like the sandwich is so expensive. But when they don't have it, I get like a free $4 to Starbucks. So yesterday I got like $8 because they were like, "Yeah, we didn't have your sandwich, so we gave you like 2 of the cards." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, I mean, it's more Starbucks I can get later for no money." But yeah, I don't know what I am in my human design. Every time I think I'm either a manifester or a generator. Your new personal narrative is that you do things when the energy is there. Love that. But see, I feel like if I make that my personal narrative, then somebody somewhere, one of my guides or whatever, will be like, "Well, the energy is here, so where are you?" And I'm like, "I know it's there." But it's exciting. I need to just do it. It's a little intimidating though, honestly. But I feel like as soon as I get into it, then like uh I know it'll be fine. So I'm appreciating. Oh, you're a projector. Okay. See, I thought you were gonna give me something that I know I'm not a projector. That I am 100% sure of. You think you're a generator? The one? Yeah, I'm like, cause, but I guess I don't know if that's time or if it's journeys. Cause I know in my 4 life path numbers or whatever, like my first one is 7, and then it's a 1, and then it's another 1. And I'm like, I don't like doing like when I first saw it, I was like, a 1? Like 1, like that's a lot. That's too much for me. And then life happens and I'm like, okay. I feel a little bit more comfortable being a 1. I can see myself going into a 1 phase of my life right now. Just because there is so much that I want to do. Like maybe that's the problem. It's that like there's a lot that I want to do, but also I don't want to do anything. Like I want to do nothing. Like I want to relax. I want to rest. I want to sleep. I want to be able to binge Netflix. You know what I mean? But also I want to like do stuff, but then I gotta have the energy to do the stuff. I'm like, oh, are we hacking human design? I feel like Ariel is giving us all the tips. Let me find somebody that got. I think I have like 4 centers that are open or closed. If they're colored in, then they're closed, right? I have 4 that are like colored in. Oof. I hope that if slash when slash if I have children, I also get ones that like love to nap because so I know like the 5th house can be um the house of your kids. But my 5th house is in Leo and my Chiron is in Leo. Now, when it comes to me, I feel like I've healed that Chiron in Leo a significant amount, especially from where I used to be. But when it comes to like dealing, like that's the reason why like I like dogs aren't my favorite animal. It's because like they have so much energy, and I'm like, then I feel bad if I run out of energy before the dog runs out of energy. And I'm like, well, now I'm tired, and you still want to play, and I'm the bad person. And so like I'm like, if I end up having Leos that have a lot of energy, I'm like, can we please just can we can we like nap time like? And they're like, no, we don't want to go to sleep. I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody help me. So the hack is to um, find a partner that has the energy for when they have energy, And then when they run out of energy, then I'm like, okay, let's do the relaxing thing. I gotta find somebody that has closed centers for where my centers are open. That's the hack. Ariel has put me onto the game. All right. Where's my little band? I guess I'll get one final rune. I don't even know when my phone is going to die. I think the last time I looked at it, I had like 36% battery. I'm at 27%. You occasionally switch to leggings. I wish I could wear more sweatpants. I don't even know where my sweatpants went. And then I got like these sweat shorts. I don't even know where they went either. Like I just had them. You have Virgo shame about PJs at 2 p.m. some days. When I, like the past few days, like when I was sick, there was no shame. There was no shame. I'm like, you know what? I have an opportunity to rest and relax right now. My body is like, now that things have slowed down, it's time to relax. So I'm going to take it. Anything can be real pants if they serve the purpose that they need to and if you believe in them. Can I get one? Oh, wait, is a rune flipped over in here? One final rune, please. Let me put my earrings in. I'm like, all right, I'm ready. Casual business. This is casual business. Rune, 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 rune. I don't think I'm gonna get a rune. Rune, 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 rune. Rune, 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 rune. Excuse me. We are family. I got all my weirdos. Oh, that's fine. We're all a little weird here. Am I really not gonna get a rune? Okay. I'm hungry. Flissa! Flissa's at the bottom of the deck. The two cards that flipped over at the top are Stankness and Hod. Hey, Hod is number 27, and my phone is at 27% battery. An unseen test. For some reason, this is making me think of Mona and the Ganungagut that Russ pulled. Because it's almost like we passed tests that we didn't even know that we were taking, in a way. And then First Blood of Flussa feels like that's the reward for having passed the test. And then it's like, what's this? And it's like, oh, like you passed the test. It was like, test? What test? Like I didn't know I was being tested. Maybe sometimes the best kind of test is the one that you don't know that you're taking, because then you don't get like test anxiety and like freak out, and you know what I mean? So if good things just start happening, know that you deserve it. And you don't have to, is this too good to be true, and freak out and overanalyze yourself out of receiving the blessing. You can just take it. So, love that. Apparently. And it's like, oh, you passed with flying colors. It was like, what? What are you? Is this for real? Imagine one day, like, you just get a degree in the mail, and they're like, "Yeah, you completed all the requirements. Here you go." And it's like, "Oh, but I didn't even know I was enrolled." It's like, "Yeah, you were. Like, here's your transcript. A plus, A plus, A plus, A plus, A plus." Like, wait, what? I didn't know I was doing this well. How's that for challenging your narrative? Much better than you think, dear. A card flipped over inside the deck. It's Semyaza. Semyaza. Which Semyaza is it? Semyaza was the thing. Invisible Afruma degrees. Oh, snap. See that, and again, like, something about Kusma or something about Mona and Ganangagat, like, that energy, it's like it's really sticking with me. It was what, seeing the seeding or something like that? Because I feel like there has been an energy of like really, really great cycles, really, really amazing things that are like that we're starting to enter now. But with the energy of Kusma and Gananga Gap, it was almost like getting a glimpse into, like, if we're planting the seeds now, it's like getting a glimpse into like the mighty oak that these acorns are going to be someday. And it's like realize the impact, understand the gravity and the like the lengths to which these things can grow. And it makes me think of the dream that Kathy's mom had that she shared with us about the Lafrumaha. And it's just now, I don't want to say it like that. It's we are now entering a time where it is coming into the world, like fully like realized after it's been in the incubator, the collective womb, um, for the time that it's been in the collective womb. Angel of Aquarius, Cambiel. I don't know. So Semyaza in between Rimph and Sandalphon? Yeah, Sandalphon and Rimph. The angel of new life and the angel of time. No, the angel of visions. The angel of visions and the angel of new life. Visions of new life. Wait. And then the angel of pride is in between. All hail, firstborn, giver of names, father of giants, protector of the house of man. Long shall be his days. This feels like a coronation. So, in these visions of new beginnings, or in these visions of a new life, is our coordination. Because Semyaza is the person. I don't want to say man. Semyaza is the person who looks up at the stars and remembers where they came from. And beyond that remembrance, they become more like that's literally the self. That's literally this. That might be the answer to what is Chiron after it's healed. Because again, it's like we first, at the solar plexus, we get an understanding, or at the solar plexus, the affirmation is I am my own master. I am in charge of me. I am in charge of my life. And again, that plays on like our choices and decisions matter. And so it's important for us to know that our choices and decisions matter. It's important for us to know that we have choice. the solar plexus is where that awakening, that realization comes in, like, I am my own master. And then the heart is, again, where we come into the self, that we are more than our choices, we are more than our past, we are more than the bodies that we wear. And then when we go through, we use that understanding to forgive ourselves and to forgive others. And then at the crown is when we come into a greater understanding of what that really means and where we start to embody that. Semyaza, and look, it's throat, third eye, crown. It's all encompassed here. Yesterday in the Two of Swords, it was just the face, but now this halo covers the entire head, right? And there's all this like yellow golden energy. It's beautiful. Dark chocolate has been considered as a vitamin. Oh, snap. I feel like I saw something about chocolate recently. Or dark chocolate. That's, and again, so like yesterday in the footprints in the sand, when it was like when there were two pairs of footprints and then there was only one. And when there was only one, that's when the divine was like, it was because you needed to learn how to walk on your own 2 feet. You needed to know, you needed to learn, you needed to understand what you are capable of outside of what the divine can help us with. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. I don't know. Okay, sure. I'm just the dude to read the cards. You do have a chocolate farm. I don't know why I thought about you and the farm the other day. I don't remember. Vitamin DC. I didn't remember it was a chocolate farm, but I thought of you and I thought of the farm. Ariel. I don't remember if it was like because Hawaii was like one of the backgrounds for the pictures. I know I was seeing like a lot of beaches at work on the computer background. So I was like, I'm seeing a lot of beaches recently. I don't know where that time came in. But you crossed my mind, Ariel. And then I kind of forgot. But like I said, like it was in that time. It had to be like today is Tuesday. It had to be like yesterday. Because I wasn't at work for a few days. I was relaxing and taking care of myself, nursing me to health. You're building a commercial kitchen. Does that mean that we're going to be able to get some of that awesome chocolate ourselves? Or Wednesday? Wait, was it Wednesday? Are you telling me the day that Ariel popped into my head? You in my brain, Eve. Virgo's done it. The Virgo has finally infiltrated. My Mars or my Mercury in Pisces in my 12th house retrograde was like, oh, like Virgo, if you want the keys to his brain, like they're right here. This is how you get in. Oh, today is Wednesday. LOL. LOL. Wait, what happened to Tuesday? Yeah, it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Girl, I mean, I literally just said probably an hour ago at this point, my conception of time has been just completely obliterated. So chocolate has been coming in as a solution. Oh, snap. Gearing up for larger production. Oh, snap. Love to hear that. See, tis the season for expansion. And you were thinking it was Thursday. I was thinking it was Tuesday. You're ahead. I'm behind. You keep missing Thursdays. Kirsty is just losing the whole day. I'm like, Thursday, that's like next week, right? Have you ever shared it with us before? Or maybe I just missed it. All right, alchemy. I never read Aestus, and I don't remember the number, but I'll look it up. Or maybe I'll find it. Where are the seasons? Wait, it was number 45. I do remember the number. No, 45 was Ouroboros. Never mind. Oh, wait, there was a season. Venerus. No, that was Venus. That's not. I'll look at the separate context. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope there's a season of health and wellness where you don't have to keep taking care of sick babies. And then it's like, one gets sick and they just everyone gets it. Well, it's not. There you go. Thanks for sharing. Now, if I get addicted to chocolate, it's fine. My sweet tooth has been like on. Maybe that was the sign. I need to order y'all's chocolate because I was like, Ariel popped into my mind in the farm. Like, I'm getting Ariel, I'm getting a farm, I'm feeling my sweet tooth, but I'm not connecting the dots. It's like me with the fish and the worm yesterday when somebody was like, it's the fish and the worm. Like, we can't make it any more plain. And I'm just like, I don't know what this is. So I'm sorry. Oh, it's sugar season. I need hot pepper chocolate. Oh, I don't know about hot chocolate. But speaking of hot chocolate, I want to get some peppermint for hot chocolate and tea. Let me try to find summer. I met you in the summer. The Four Seasons. These numbers are tiny. 117. I can't even read these numbers. If I had a little more light, I think it would be easier too. I'm gonna give myself more light. Oh, that's because it's like all the way up here. Duh. That helps. Oh, here it is. It was number 18. Summer was number 18 after I was looking for the golden moons yesterday. 18, 18, 18 everywhere. And here it is, 18 again. I didn't even catch that. A Macna chocolate. Hold up, wait. Let me actually. Where's Ariel? I'm gonna open this so I can save the website. Chocolate eggs. Okay, let me try to read this. So, ice this summer, fullness, vitality, and sensuality. To experience summer is to be embodied. The summer air kisses every crevice of our body, opening us up in ways long forgotten. Lust, desire, laughter, sweat, physicality. These are all expressions of summer's fullness shining through. When this card appears, know that the senses are heightened and the work is nearing full expression. It may feel as though things are electrified or about to burst. Keep in mind that, like all the alchemical seasons, summer will soon pass. For now, everything in your narrative is fleshed out. and the story has just another chapter or two until it begins again. So revel in this time of ripening and rhythm. Celebrate, gather, connect. Whether the season is literal or metaphorical, let yourself be swept into the pulse of these hot and heavy nights. Oh, no. Healed Chiron, hot and heavy. There you go. My video was paused over here. Oh, what did you say? A horticulture healer. Oh, snap. I saw something about cinnamon and white vinegar. Excuse me. It was like, do this in your recipes forever. Okay, let me get a final. Oh my gosh, it's been hours again. I'm so glad I used this tripod. Now you can't see me. Okay, let's try to compromise. There we go. If I turn this up, I'll be able to read and you'll be able to see me. So, there we go. And this like shifted all the way. There we go. I'm eclipsing Saturn. How do you like that? I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to have Saturn come knocking at my door. You're eclipsing who? A bunch of healing with friends. Oh, well, that makes, yeah. Oh, there you go, Chiron. Through sickness, we learn to heal. I feel like that was something that you were talking about too. Was that like a year? I mean, it was probably over a year ago at this point. Because I feel like I remember Corey mentioning that, and then you shared that you were getting a lot of like natural Gaian healing too. I feel like that was a thing. Okay. Final alchemy card, please. And just like, don't disappear into the ether, please. There you go. Oh, well, it came back out. Bottom of the deck is Argentum silver. That's interesting because I've seen Quicksilver, but I don't know if silver has come out. Argentum silver. So Aestus Summer came out upright. Face down is Cata Pavonis, the peacock's tail. So it feels like in this season, oh, oh. It'll all make sense. I mean, you've also like been pregnant and taking care of sick kids and like life and everything else. So you've been in a time of accumulating knowledge, and you know the packaging and the presentation will come. Something about that symbol in the peacock's tail makes me think that it's like all of the silver sort of coming together. Also, too, like there's something up here in this and this. 55, 18, 25. I'll read Argentum. Oh, wow. How does it go from 27 to 23? Here it is. This is lunar, reflective, and chrome. Amidst its upper echelon status, silver shines eternally in second position. It is the lesser sibling, the one that's not quite there yet. A true alchemist does not resist this truth, but rather studies its subtle implications and its wisdom. Silver requires polishing, or the surface tarnishes over time. Mirrors require cleaning, or the image clouds and distorts. Whereas gold sustains its own malleable radiance, silver asks for our participation. We must work at it. Don't give up now. Silver wants to build relationships. Like the moon, a mirror, or a poem, let it reflect an image back with an, yeah. Oh, let it reflect an image back. With an open heart and one more moment of willingness, the seemingly cold, stark surface of silver opens into the imaginal realm. What is there? Your own vastness? The mysteries that beckon you on moonlit nights? Through our daily devotion to silver, we find the truest gold. I thought it was going to open up into color. With an open heart and one more moment of willingness, the seemingly cold, stark surface of silver opens into the imaginal realm. This cold, stark silver, first it warms up with the heat from summer, and then we start to see like all of the color, all of the radiance, all of the brilliance of what silver truly has to offer. And it's through reflection. But again, like there's a warmth to it. It's not cold. I don't know. Interesting. That's a card that appears fairly often too. The Cauda Pavonis, the tail of the peacock. That's interesting because the peacock came out on the other side of. It wasn't the golden egg. What card was it? The crocodile. The peacock came out on the other side. I think it was the crocodile. I think I went looking for the crocodile yesterday. So yeah, it was fun. Glad that you could make it. Maybe one of these days you'll be able to appear as well. I also need to go to the store. I also need to get some food. I am also hungry. Thank you for your time. I can't believe it's been like almost 3 hours. I can't believe that. I can't believe it's been almost 3 hours because I don't ever, like, I'm never on here for a short amount of time. Wait, what was at the bottom? Oh, wait, silver was at the bottom? Question mark? Yeah, silver was at the bottom of the deck. And then summer came out face up and the peacock's tail came out face down. I think there is, oh, that's funny. Because the Bifrost, the rainbow bridge, and here the peacock's tail is a rainbow. It's also like coming out from one of the eyes on the tail. So there's an energy of the rune binding here because it's an energy of rune binding because it's like if you shine light through it, it projects out like a prism, and that's what creates the rainbow bridge. And it makes me like it just happened. It made me think of how I tried to bind thorn and needle together, but I was using the light in front of the cards rather than the light behind the cards, so it didn't work. And then I was like, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I just tried to do it that way. Like, obviously, that's not how this works. It's simple physics. But so yeah, there's something about that reflection that it's almost like it's kind of there, but not really. Because if we're catching a reflection, we're like it's the light and then the thing that's reflecting the light back. But we need the light to move behind it so that something shines through. So it's like a two-way mirror, but we need to get on the other side so we can look through the glass rather than being on the side that just reflects back, I don't know, whatever at us. But that's like if you get close enough to a two-way mirror, I think it's like the finger test. So a real mirror will have a gap between like your finger and the reflection, but a two-way mirror won't have that gap or something like that. I don't know if that's like actual, like legitimate information. I do remember reading it somewhere. Maybe we'll get close enough to the reflection to realize that it's not 100% accurate. Maybe we'll awaken to something within ourselves. And it's like, oh, yeah, no, like I'm more than whatever. Like, see the sacral or see the solar plexus, the heart, the uh, throat, the third eye, and the crown. Again, it's been a hot minute since I went to those meditation classes, but I'm pretty sure at the solar plexus, the affirmation is I am my own master. At the heart, we awaken to a realization that self is something that exists beyond who we are, beyond what we've done in life and who we say we are. And then with that realization, we forgive ourselves of things that we wish we had done differently. We forgive others of things that we wish they had done differently at the third eye. And then at the crown, we ask for a greater understanding of who and what the self is. So, thank you. The stork. Seven of Hearts. The stork was at the bottom of the deck. I saw it at the bottom of the deck. And then the King of Clubs, the bear. The bear is a sign of successful speculations. The stork denotes change of residence for the better sooner or later, according to the distance which it lies from the person. So a change of residence and a sign of successful speculations. And again, it feels a little bit like that Mona and Gananga energy. But it's also a little bit like whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Whatever you spec, it's like it's a successful speculation. So where do you suspect yourself going or ending up? How do you envision the energies unfolding, and what do you think next year will hold? Bottom of the deck is the Two of Hearts. This card represents the gentleman whose fortune is being told, and all the other cards affect it to a degree in accordance to their relative proximity. When a gentleman's fortune is being told, number 18 has no significance in the layout. When the gentleman's fortune is being told, number 18 has no significance. Number 18 was all the golden moons I went looking for yesterday. Number 18 is also the summer that came out today. So, two things that immediately strike me. First is that, again, the bear is a sign of successful speculation. Now, I guess in a certain way, fortune telling can be speculation. And in a certain way, it's a little more than just speculation. But the stork says what the change of red is like sooner or later, according to the distance which it lies from the person. So it's a change for the better, but this is the top of the deck because these fell out. This is at the bottom. There literally could not be any more distance in between these two. I feel like that reinforces the Mona and the Ganunga gap because it's like realize like what is starting, what is beginning, see the seeding. We're planting acorns and seeds right now. So don't necessarily expect, a full grown oak tree overnight. But know what it is that you're planting. Realize that it's not necessarily going to happen overnight, but know with a certain surety and assuredness what it is that will come to be. And I don't know if maybe that'll make it easier to do some of the things in the moment. Because I think sometimes, like, we can feel like super, like, gung ho and fired up and ready to go to initiate certain changes in our lives. It's like starting a new diet or whatever. But it's like when the results aren't as immediate as we hope, we kind of sort of lose steam. And so that like successful speculation is to try to help us maintain momentum as we continue to go forward towards the thing. It's like don't doubt it. Know that it's not necessarily going to be immediate, but don't allow doubt to creep in and get you to sort of back out. So it's like it helps, but it doesn't. But it does. And that it feels like a cheat code. It feels like that doesn't infringe upon any choices and decisions that we need to make because we already make the choice and decision. It just helps to reinforce it so that we don't walk away early. That's not to say that there won't be. It's like the thing won't reach maturity for a long time, but that doesn't mean it won't bear fruit along the way. You know what I mean? Because trees keep growing pretty much until they die. People, you know, the age at which we can start reproducing and the age at which we stop reproducing, like there is a great difference in between the two. Like trees, plants can bear fruit well before they reach full maturity. So don't be discouraged in that way. Like we're not going to have to wait until the end to get anything out of it. You know what I mean? But it'll get better and better with age. Like a cheese or a fine wine type of energy. So, with all that being said, thank you again, Kathy and Russ, for joining me live. Thank you, Holly and Jay and David and Eve and Ariel and Russ and Kathy for participating. And anyone that I may have missed. This was an experience. It was fun. I had an idea, I had a feeling that it would be fun. It was off to a little bit of a slow start, and I was like, "Oof, well, maybe I should have like said something before I just went live." Maybe I should have gave somebody a heads up, but I ended up opening this up, and then we got to share in each other's presence in such a lovely way, and then I got to close it. So it all works out in time. You'll vote for wine. Well, some people like stinky cheese. I personally don't, but some people do. I could never get into the feta personally, but yeah, no problem. Wait, Kirsty, did I not mention Kirsty? Did I not say Kizzy Cat? And she's like all up in my face. Thank you, Kirsty, as well. Now I'm like, hold up, wait. Ooh, girl. I did. No. Well, because I missed you, you get your own special shout out. So thank you especially. Thank you more than anyone else, Kirsty, for being here because you light up my life. You don't need the attention? No, I need to give the affection. So it's fine. So, with all that being said, did I already say I hope y'all have a good whenever you see this? I hope you're acting in alignment to make all that you wish to experience your reality. And I hope that the amount of time that it might take for you to reach a culmination, I hope that doesn't deter you from opening yourself to experiencing all that there is for you to experience along the way. Because, like I said, it does feel like it's a little bit, but I think that's also like a really good thing because it speaks to the longevity of this cycle, right? Like if we're going to be entering times of abundance, for me personally, I would love for my time of abundance to stretch well past the end of this incarnation. So if it's something that just keeps giving over time, like I am very much so okay with that. Rather than like, yeah, I'll have a week of abundance and then I'll lose it. It's like, can I get the longevity, please? I would much rather prefer. So if it helps to think of it in that way, then think of it in that way. It's something that will continue to give and give and give for a very long time to come. Literally, there cannot be more distance in between the stork and the person whose fortune was being read at the bottom of the deck. One was at the tippy top, the other one was at the very bottom. But again, that doesn't mean it's not going to give along the way. So, grateful for spandex, very much so indeed. Unless, like, it's great when you're growing. And then, anyway. So, yes. I will catch you all later. Thank you so much. So, like, there are a lot of exciting things that are happening. I feel like this has, like, reinforced that with Ariel and Holly and literally everybody. There's a lot of excitement. And new ways of coming together are also opening at the same time. So we get to celebrate together. Maybe more in person. Who knows? We'll see. All right, I'll catch y'all later if I can figure out how to end this live. I actually, oh wait, the X. LOL. Bye.